Alrighty, what is up? We're back with some more Spyro once again, guys. Continuing the grind. Day, I don't even know what, but feeling good. You know, had a really fun night last night. My sister and her dog's boyfriend came into town, as well as my aunt and her dog. I'm trying to come up with a good name for it. Cat's brother's a dog. And yeah, dude, there's a bunch of people at the house now and everything's feeling good. And yeah, in honor of hopefully some good runs today, let's type a letter G in the comments if you're watching the VOD after the fact. Hit me with a G. I just hearted all the letter M's from yesterday, so yeah, here's hoping for a good day of runs. I feel good, and yeah. Yesterday, as a little review of yesterday, let me hop over to another level just to get warmed up. I'll head over to Jock. I like warming up Jock lately. Let's go ahead and do that. As a little review of yesterday, by the way, welcome everyone just getting here right now. I see you guys, Penji's and Juan, Pablo, Skipper. Yesterday, I also felt good, actually. My energy levels have just generally been better lately. Yeah, I mean, the vibes were great yesterday. Unfortunately, my actual runs were not great. I didn't really have any. I had a lot of runs that got past Mama Proxy, but I didn't really have any runs that. Wait, this is not Jock. I was like, wait, do we do this? We don't do this level at any percent. What? I'm just gonna keep playing. Fuck it. What was I saying? No, I need to switch levels here. You know what? Fine. Hold on. Let me at least get Wizard Proxy, just in honor, just you know, to remember good old. I didn't even make it in time. Just for the good old times. Wait, I can't even. Hold on. Wait. We have the technology. Here we go. Wizard Proxy incoming. This is the one. Oh yeah. Every time. Man, that shit is so scary on a fucking 120 run. That shit is always so scary. Okay, let's head over to Jock. That's what I meant to do. It's a good level. That was a good Jock practice right there. Yeah, so, you know, I was feeling good. I was being pretty chatty yesterday. I have a feeling it'll be like a similar thing today. I might be kind of chatty or just chilling. I am going to be picking up Sarah later tonight from the airport, which I am highly looking forward to. But that's not going to be till way later on, so I got plenty of time to game and stream here, so... You know, yesterday I did do kind of a shorter stream, I think. I don't remember. Just in general, I've been doing short streams, so I'm gonna see if I can't go a little longer today. I'm always careful, you know, trying to do that because, you know, I tend to get into a situation where I'm like forcing myself to do another run at hour 3, but sometimes I need a little bit of that. So we'll see how we're feeling. I won't be against maybe trying an extra run or two if I'm feeling up to it. What's up, Elucidark? But yeah, just getting started today. What's up, Wassam, Jack, Aiden, energy drink. Let's fucking go, iMod, hell yeah. Let me make a save state right here and just work on... I've been fucking up a cake lately, so let's just keep working on that. Here, I'll just set the save state right here, it's easier. There we go. Oh, I got tiny... Look at it. It's a tiny key. You can't touch it. That's what happens if you collect a key and then like exit, like reload, and then like the fucking value doesn't reset. I don't know the exact like technicals about it, but yeah, there's like something about the time between collecting a key and opening the chest. Or opening a chest and before like exiting a level if you like reload too many times, or I don't even know how it fucking works. I need to like study up again. But it all has to do with like you collect it, you know, with no key it's a 0, and then with a key, when you have a key in your inventory it's 1, and then when you collect the key gem from the box, there's 1 gem. Did you guys know that, I'm just gonna like get nerdy for a sec. Did you guys know that with all of like the firework chest or any box, like a strong box, key chest that goes like bloop 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 bloop, you know, has that fountain of gems, those only disappear if you collect a particular gem from them. There's 1 gem in every one of those fountains that causes the box not to respawn. Say I collect some gems but not all of them, and then I die, sometimes those boxes respawn, and sometimes they just respawn as just blip 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 fountains without you having to break them again. And that's because there's a key gem inside of every one of those that determines that. Isn't that interesting? So yeah, so there's like a value with the key. Talking about now about the key. It's like 0 before you collect it. It's like 1 when you collect it, and then when you collect the key gem from the key chest, then it's set to 2. Or something like that, you know. So what happens with this glitch? Again, I'm explaining this very badly, but what happens with this glitch is like you fuck up those binary settings. Like it's set to 1 right now when it should be 0, you know, type of thing. And that's what happens when you're respawning with those different values set up. It's just a weird. It's one of the few like actual legitimate glitches in this game. Key glitch. Clegist. There you go. Anyways. Now it's in my inventory. Yeah, it still shows as the tiny key right there. It might not open the box. Keep in mind, I'm like using a hacked version of the game right now, so that's like part of the weirdness of it. But yeah, that's pretty cool. You get to see the placeholder for the key right there, because the game doesn't know what to fucking do or whatever. Does it still open the box? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, just because I'm playing on like the hacked thing right now, that's why. This situation would probably never happen in normal gameplay where you get tiny key but the chest. Because sometimes you'll get that glitch with the tiny key right up here. Sometimes you'll get, when you get the tiny key, see that's not tiny anymore. When you get tiny key, you can't open the chest, you're like soft locked. Yeah, there it is again. But in this case, because I'm playing on the practice codes, I'm not soft locked, I guess. For whatever reason. So whenever you see that, that's how you know it's like, oh shit. Fuck. Yeah, it's a placeholder. Exactly. In the prototype, you can't supercharge into key chests and Magicraft. Yeah, well, the prototypes are just completely different from the main game. I mean, all the mechanics with like charging and jumping and all that sort of stuff are they've been tweaked all the way up to the final release. So like the amazing movement that we have in this game that has like kept me speedrunning for so many years, like it only exists because of like very last minute tweaks. If you play some of those prototypes, it's like it's a very it's a lot more sluggish for sure. Like I'm really glad that, and that's something that's not really talked about, is like the devs for this game really spent, I think, a lot of those last, I'm glad they spent those last few hours making the like fine-tuning the mechanics rather than like, you know, fully realizing the original concepts of some levels, like North Cove, for example. North Cove was supposed to have a boat that you ride in it, and they could have focused on that, you know, before the final release, but instead they focused on making Spyro's mechanics, you know, scrapping, you know, ambitious level design in favor of a more concentrated experience. Which I think is a wise move. Like, whatever, you know, dev, you know, kind of made that call was a genius, honestly. What's up, Jord? What was for lunch today? Well, my breakfast, which is like happens around lunchtime for everyone, was a 2-egg. It was my breakfast sandwich, which you can actually see pretty much all the ingredients of if you type !breakfast sandwich in the chat. But this particular one I made with a toasted French baguette, avocado on both sides, feta cheese, fresh serrano pepper, cabbage, raw cabbage, arugula, or rocket, you know, if that's, you're on that part of the world. Chili oil. I put a lot of shit on the sandwich. Chili oil, and balsamic on the veggies. And then on the eggs, I put fresh homemade salsa that I made last night. And by the way, the best green salsa I've ever made in my life. Really nice, chunky, great salt, acidity, heat. Oh my god, I wish you guys could try my fucking salsa. My salsa. Do. My salsa. Literally me in the kitchen last night. Yeah, so it's a good sandwich to sell my salsa on Etsy. I'm sure that would work out great. Mike Salsa. I love that song. Listen to Toby? No. Did you want me to do that? Sorry. I don't plan on it. Feel free to post whatever music you want to share with me. Feel free to post it in the music channel of my Discord, but you know, fair like disclosure here, disclaimer, I don't usually check that channel very often, but occasionally I'll see what people are posting. You know, you wanna share music and whatever, you can do it there. It's like the pink sauce, except it makes you a better speedrunner and gives you ass cancer. What, my salsa? Nah, dude, pink sauce is like on a whole nother level of like weird. Alright, let's see here. Let's go to, I guess let's go Nexus, whatever. I don't feel like going crazy with the ILs right now. My salsa makes all the girlies dance and want to take off the underpants. Do 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 do. My salsa. What's up, Criminal Pumpkin? Welcome. The ending had you in tears. I mean, it's just so funny that, like, you know, like a bonk or two in Jock, you know, some sloppiness in Metalhead, and that's like lights on world record. I remember distinctly feeling that yesterday, just like, oop, I missed this one thing or that one thing, and that's lights, everybody. That's, you gotta get, I'm definitely starting to get used to that. Where it's just like, it's just unfair. It's getting to a point now in this grind where, and you know, it's kind of already been at that point, but now especially going for the 36, it's just like, it's just unfair, you know? It's even more unfair than before. You know, if you think Rat Proxy is unfair, try missing a gold gem by that you really needed by like a pixel, that you barely miss a spring chest even though you clearly went for it like all the way, just barely one pixel off type of, you know, that's like all the shit that kills my runs nowadays. Unfair, it feels, you know, even though it is fair. I mean, it's fair, but it feels pretty unfair. Just how precise, you know, everything needs to be. How precise and unmistaken things must be. But luckily, I mean, you know, I'm capable. I think we've proven already that I'm capable of being that consistent. So I know we'll do it eventually. It's just you know, there's just no saying when. That's kind of how it is. That's like the kind of the maddening thing about this, is that like I know I can get a record, or I know I can get a 36, but and I feel good today, but I can't sit here and be like, all right guys, we're gonna get the 36 today, or I'm gonna really try to get the 36. I can't be like that, because otherwise, you know, it's like there's no rhyme or reason to it, you know? The truth is there's really no rhyme or reason to if I feel good or if I'm playing good. You guys remember like the Thai world record 2 days ago? I felt like shit, you know, and my run I thought was ass, you know, and then compare that to yesterday, I feel great and I don't get a single run. So I really got to be super careful about. I say all that because it's like I just got to take off like the fucking attachment, the mental attachment to whatever. It's crazy. It's like this fucking meditation type of shit. Need to be more to the left of this rat. Do 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 do. What's up, Mac? Thank you for the good luck. That tends to be my thing with the rat, is that I'm like too far right with most of my setups. That's always been that way. Yeah, it's up to fate, you know, and you can't rush fate, you know what I'm saying? Like any fucking superhero movie will, you know, coming of age story will teach you that you cannot rush fate. And that's how really good speedruns are, is you can't like rush the process. There we go. My salsa makes all the girlies dance and want to take off the underpants. Or like another way to say it is like, you don't manifest this shit, you just do it, you know? The more you're trying to manifest like a good run, like the harder the pain, you know, the pushback is gonna be. Fuck the rat. It's an alright rat. But yeah, I'm really excited to pick up Sarah tonight. See her. Bring her back. Finally, I can get to share a bed with her tonight. You know, after 2 weeks apart. What's up, JX? Need a hypnotic phrase like... It's 50-50. The run is good or it isn't. Yeah, I mean, literally. Everything's so black and white like that, which is pretty funny. Even though it really shouldn't be. Because, you know, it's like a spectrum of, like, runs being good or bad, right? But it's like, it's either good or it's bad in my mind, you know? And if I decide a run's bad, it almost doesn't even matter what the end time is. It's like, if it's bad, it's bad. If it's good, it's good. You can have good runs that have bad end times, and you can have bad runs that have good end times. It's just so weird how that works. You're running to the gas station, what do we want? You're sounding like Laura right now. Laura kept saying that shit like fucking for like what, like a week straight. Every time she'd go to the store, that was like her tagline. Like, what do you guys want from Aldi? Like, ah ha ha, she lives on the other side. Like, it's funny because we're not physically near you at all. Like, you can't actually get us something. Am I high or am I looking extra? Oh, you know what? Actually, you are high, but you're onto something because I shaved my beard yesterday. Does my neck look like less fat right now? I shaved my beard. So yeah, my neck probably looks a lot skinnier right now. Did anyone not notice that? Now I'm really rocking like the homeless Jesus look. Whereas before I was just looking like on some homeless degen shit. Now I'm looking like homeless Homer. Alright, should I hop into runs? I might try one more IL. Let's head over to Blow Dick. What's up, Hector? Appreciate the likes. What's up, Composer? Thank you for the good luck. I'm homeless Holmes. Holmesless. No, I'm not homeless. It's all thanks to you guys. Wow, that was crazy. I missed both of those. The pushback miss, and then right into the bad spacing flame charge. Like, it all goes to shit like in a millisecond. That's what I'm talking about. Do you guys remember I was saying that shit earlier? Where it's like, okay, like, my run can be all good and everything, and then just, it's like that happens. It's like, what? Like, oh, that's what I'm talking about, that it feels unfair. It is fair, but it feels really unfair, you know? That's kind of the mind fuck with trying to get like a really good run of this game. All's fair, you know? There's always something a little different you can do to not make whatever mistake happen, but it just, in the moment, it just feels so unfair. Oops, went too fast. Skill issue, yeah, basically. She stands there singing for money, la-di-da. Oh, I don't know what song that is, but it sounds nice. What's up, Rabby? Thank you for the good luck. What's up, Aaron? Maximum beardage is no more. True. We trimmed the beard down. Trimmed a lot underneath, because I grow like a gnarly neck beard, is how my beard works, so I just trimmed all the neck beardiness off. I still kept it like, you know, pretty grizzly up on my face, but you know. Let's do the rest of the, whoops, do the rest of the level. That was a wrong shoulder button there. What's up, Fendar? This is gonna be a weird cycle now because of that. I'm gonna try to get the Laura flame here in a sec. Is it faster to jump up there? That's what I see Kara doing, but I don't know. I'm not convinced. When I bonk on that, I fucking get so upset because it's like, you know. Anyways, let's try to do this. Yeah, that's not too bad. You just gotta like mash your thumb across the whole fucking thing to get that jump. You literally just go like, you go jump and then boom. Just like boof your thumb across the whole jump, boom. Jump. Poof. Just smush your thumb across the buttons. Then it'll work. Slam face against keyboard. Okay, let's wait for him. Yeah, that's actually not that bad. I don't know why I'm so scared of that strat. Try one more time. I'll do it from death. Well, actually, do I need to do it from death? Well, yeah, I should have. I should have at least set a save state over there. I think you have to do it from death rather than a respawn in this particular case, just to have the blowhard cycle correct. Over there. Otherwise, he goes all the way. Or no? What? Is he still over there? He's still over there, I guess. I don't know how this shit's working. Yeah, he's still over here. So let's make a save state right here. Oh, is he soft locked? Oh, I'm about to say, like, what the heck? Okay, hold on. Pause. Okay, save state. Let's keep working on that. That, I think, would have hit. That barely hit. The one of the kind of confusing things about this is you don't want to you don't want to jump from down here, I don't think. Maybe you could though. I'm gonna try being like really ballsy about that angle. Did I move back to LA? No. I'm in Missouri right now. That does work actually from down there. It's just scary because you're like even lower, you know? Did I manage to fix the chat? Not yet. We're still on the backup chat right now. It's probably going to be this way for the next like few days at least. I still haven't heard back from my chat guy. Also, let me just test the alerts real quick just so I know those are working. Test these. Yeah, just turn it up a little for myself there. Hold on, but now that I've changed the audio output, hold on, I gotta do the OBS trick now. When you change the audio output on your computer, you have to go into OBS and then turn monitor off and then monitor and output back on for the alerts. Real streamers know that trick. Otherwise you won't hear your alerts despite them supposedly outputting to the correct place. What's up, Wolf Dragon? All right. I think let's just do a run. You know, I'm not really trying to, yeah. I was thinking like, maybe let me do Wild Flight. If I die in Wild Flight today, like I'm gonna be kind of nervous in that level right now. Because I'm still a little sus. I don't know, I used to be like so strong. Like, I didn't used to worry about Wild Flight at all, but like, I've kind of had like a downfall in that level lately. I had to kind of relearn it. So I probably should have looked at that. I also probably should have done some Nestor skip attempts, but... How about this? My first couple runs of the day, I'll try Nestor skip. That way, you know, you can't say I didn't do any Nestor skip attempts. Oops. Press browser. Did I do fast dick speed? Let me check. But... Yeah, exactly. You're gonna monitor in and out of my mom. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna tell her you said that. Thank you, Wolf Dragon. I look like Hagrid and Harry Potter had a weird love child. Well, thank you. Yeah, I do feel like I definitely look a little bit more weird now that I've shaved the beard a little bit, because it's like now my face is like a little bit more cleaned up, but my hair is still really long and messy, so it's just kind of like the balance is like it's gotten a little bit more unbalanced like that. When I go pick up Sarah from the airport, I'll probably just like rock like a ponytail or something. Like this kind of look is better for a ponytail, I think. All right, let's do a run. Boom, 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 boom. Oops. Do this.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
You like the beard? Yeah, no, I mean I liked it too. It's just you know, my girlfriend's coming back into town, you know. All right, here we go. Fuck. All right, bad start. I'll do that like a couple more times, and then we'll actually do runs.
Thank you for
releasing.
To those who are confused, I'm trying to do a trick where you skip this first dragon by getting stuck on top of him and then voiding out as you touch him.
What about nasty Nork?
It's a very weird trick
Find dragons.
that I am not consistent at all.
I can tell you.
Am I married to the hair? I'm not married to the hairdo, and I will eventually go bald, but I'm rocking the not bald for as long as I want. I get the feeling that people want me to just shave it off or trim it down and stuff like that, but you know, I feel like I have the rest of my life to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't want to do that right now. You know what I mean? I've always had my hair long like this. I like having it long like this, at least while I still got some tendrils up there. You know, 3, 2, 1, go. Once, like, my hair completely, like, I don't know. One of these days I will go bald eventually. I'm just in no rush to. What's up, Anonymous? Thank you for the gift. Thank you so much. And guys, once again, I am trying to get a few more subs on Twitch. I am going to eventually sub goal for the Supercharge only speedrun mod that Composer made. Wait, I didn't start the timer. Fuck. I think maybe I should stop doing. I'll do one more proper Nestor skip attempt, and then we'll get into runs if it fails, which it very likely will. Remember, my first Nestor skip attempt yesterday in practice got it. So let me at least get like one good attempt here, and then we'll do runs.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
What's up, Kale? Yo, Bex. All right, here we go. Focus. Damn it. I'm like jumping too high. I'm doing like a full hop instead of a medium.
Thank you for releasing me, Spyro. Free 10 dragons in the artisan world. Then find the balloonist. He'll transport you to the next.
I'm getting pretty tired of doing Nestor right now, so I'm gonna just do some runs at the moment.
Find dragons first.
Maybe as I, you know, once I get a little deeper into the grind, I might try a few more Nestors, but for now, I've had enough of that. I'm not trying to go crazy on it. I still have yet to get Nestor skip in a run. I'm like pretty much the only like really top level runner that plays this game as much as I do that hasn't done it in a run yet. 3, 2, 1, go. So yeah, one of these days we'll get it. But right now I'm just gonna get into runs here.
Okay, rolling.
Oh,
Do I have to do the skip for a good run? No, I can get world record without it. Or the 36 without it. Which is what I'm gonna try to do right now. Wish me luck. But yeah, I really need to do a sub goal because my my Twitch sub count is needs some love. So any dear primers in the chat, please give me your energy. What's up, Sam and iMod? Thanks for the good luck. 30 dicks in a row. I probably couldn't take one dick in a row. I'm just not into guys like that. I'm straight. You know, it's always that age-old question. Is like, would you suck a dick for $1 million? And honestly, in today's economy, like with today's inflation, I feel like I would need at least like 3 million before I'm like really gonna suck a dick, like properly suck a dick, like take the cum and everything. I shot Bambi. Thank you for the prime. 4 months. Thank you so much. Thanks for reminding me to use this. Yes, any primers, please. I need you. I need you. I need you. I need you. Thank you, Bambi. Yeah, that's the better question. I agree, Sora. Like, what's the lowest amount of money that you need to do X thing, instead of for what are, you know? It's like instead of just guessing and testing values, you know. Yeah, but for me, I'd probably suck a dick for like $3 million after talking it over with Sarah. Maybe. I mean, and you know, another thing about that question that is not really acknowledged is that if you're gonna really be serious about the hypothetical, the context is really important, because it's like, whose dick are we sucking? That's gonna have a big impact. You know, if it's a stranger, if it's like some weird person, someone you don't trust, or maybe it's more weird if it's someone you already know. You know, it needs to be in a controlled environment. You know. Like, are we gonna have like a referee in the room with me? I mean, that's a lot of money, you know what I mean? So like, there needs to be like a due process there. Like, if there's any chance I could get scammed at all, then I'm not doing it. you know? I've thought about this a lot. I love thinking about sucking dick for money. I love it. What about you guys? Please, dude. Oh my god, I'm resetting that. Launtress, thank you for the gift. Appreciate it. And thank you for the hype train level 1. Guys, please feel free to get those subs in. I'm begging you. Anyone that with $5 to spare on Twitch, or if you're watching on YouTube, feel free to check out the link to the Twitch channel down below. Even if it's just to drop a little $5 sub or a Prime sub or anything like that. I would really appreciate that right now. 3, 2, 1, go. You do suck dick for money? Do you really? A gorgeous, freshly showered penis, but you have to get him to completion. I would need, if it's really, I'm gonna suck a dick for $3 million, I'm gonna need a referee in the room. I'm gonna need, like, an actual, like, governing body, you know, and a written contract. Like, I literally need, like, a lawyer in the room with us, you know? Because I'm not about to, like, have a he said, she said over that amount of money and sucking a dick, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna need Bex, like, to adjudicate, for real. Can you get, this is, like, a weird topic. Can you get you can get STDs through oral sex, right? This is, like, the first question they ask in a sex ed class, I remember. You can get STDs through oral sex, but only ones like, herpes, right? Is that how that works? And like syphilis and gonorrhea, like the really crazy ones, you can? HPV. HPV, is that hepatitis or is that something different? I don't even know. I hardly know the difference between all these afflictions. I've never dealt with any sexually transmitted disease type stuff. Human papilloma virus. Papilloma. Papilloma? That's a funny ass word. What's up, Stefan? Thank you for the good luck. Papilloma. Did chat get fixed? I mean, it works right now. But this is like the backup chat. I'm gonna be using this chat for the next few days until my my chat guy fixes it, which he actually has concerningly not gotten back to me yet, but I'm sure he will eventually. He's real. The guy who made the other chat that I was using, the one that you guys were doing HTML injection on, the guy who made that is like, he's really into the project. Like, it's very much like a pet project for him. And I've already like paid him like, you know, a good amount of money just for supporting me and like doing it for me, you know, but I tell him, I'm like, hey man, like for all the continued whining by me and this and that. Like I think he really appreciates having a streamer that actually is like stress testing the whole thing for him. So it's definitely, it's like a two-way street. It's not like I'm like, it's not like I have this guy in the dungeon like forcing him to do shit. All right, here's your $10. All right, now fix the chat. You know, it's not like that. So, but yeah, with it being like a kind of a project for him, you know, it's like you got to respect the time and whatnot to fix shit. I don't know if he pays to host it or anything like that. I'm guessing not, maybe. Wow, what the fuck? I mean, I don't want to continue that. That was bull. I could have kept going, but no. Jizzy B, thank you for the good luck. HPV causes warts. Ah, I see. Cancerous warts. Surprised I'm not running the chat locally. I don't know what that means, and I don't really want to get into the specifics of chat like stuff. I just have like a client that I use. I'm using the Restream app, multi-chat. I'm not going to deny that there are probably better ways out there, but just the small amount of dumb research that I've done has come up short for everything except that and someone else making a chat for me. So anything more technical beyond that that I should or shouldn't be doing, you can feel free to DM me, OSRS, if you're like, okay, you should be doing XYZ thing with your, like, to do a multi-chat. But I think spare me the gritty details right now while I'm trying to focus on runs. Thanks. Because I'll just get distracted trying to figure it out. What's up, Drunk House? Thanks for the good luck. But yeah, if you have like a suggestion, Wiz, like of like how I should be running a chat, like, or I mean how I should be using a multi-chat rather, like how to set up a client and whatever for it, you can feel free to DM me and like, you know, we can figure it out. I could tell you're like really interested in it, so. But yeah, like I said, all the technical details should not, I don't want to focus on that right now, as you can imagine. I'm a fucking idiot, by the way, so it's gonna be me like struggling to understand stuff through text and whatnot. Okay, not to shoot down anything. Oh, Cubic, thank you. I just saw that. Cubic, Mixer, and Drunk House. Cubic with the gift, thank you so much for that, and Drunk House with the 50 bits. Love you guys. Sorry I missed that. 5 gifts, hold on. What am I missing here? Am I missing anything? Come. Yes, Sippy T with the Prime, a few minutes. I don't know why I'm missing all these. And Anonymous with the gift to Talegio. Hold on, let me catch up with all the subs I missed. Let me just reiterate every sub that's happened in the last 10 minutes. I think I caught all of them, but... yeah. There we go, now I'm hearing it. One sec. I think I caught the ones I missed. Sorry for missing those. Am I missing anything? Come. Dude, I mean, you can't trust these alerts, man. You really cannot trust them to, like, fucking actually work. Even if you hear them on stream, you can't be certain that I'm hearing them as well with the monitoring and everything. It's just such a janky thing. Just how it goes, so. I always try to catch the ones I missed, though, after, like, a few minutes. So, yeah, once again, from the start of stream, we have, we have Anonymous with the gift to Talego, thank you. I shot Bambi with the Prime, Sippy with the Prime, Launtress with the gift. I'll finish this reading in a second. There were a couple more that happened right now, I think. Thank you guys, by the way, just thank you guys in general for subbing. I really could use the subs right now. Not that I'm like in a financial trouble or anything, it's just my sub count literally dropped like 400 subs like a couple days ago, so I'm just struggling to try to keep it at like a livable, you know, level right now. So again, if you're watching on YouTube or something and you have $5 to spare, feel free to click on the link to my Twitch down below and just, you don't even have to watch there, you just hit the sub button and do that whole thing and get a thank you from me. Yeah, Sleepy with the Prime, Launtress with the gift, Drunk House with the bits, Cubic with the gift, Daria with the gift, Dick Butters with the gift, and Billath with the 3 months of Tier 1. Billyath. Thank you so much for that, Billyath. Legends. You guys are very supportive, and you guys keep my grind going in a big way. I love you all very much. Sorry to have reiterated a million subs there. I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. You know how it is. How much for me to eat a spider? I mean, probably not a lot. I mean, it depends on the spider, but... I don't know. 20 bucks, I'd probably eat a spider. It depends on the spider and whether I'm allowed to, you know, cook it or not, but... But you can, like, eat spiders. I know Bear Grylls does that shit. 2 more till 700. We're at 700. Wait, hold on. I thought we were at like 500 something. Am I tripping? I don't know. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong number. Yeah, I think probably I was looking at like the raw number instead of the adjusted number. So maybe it's not as bad as I think it is. Oh my god, damn it, fuck. Mad Poner, thank you for the prime. Love you, man. It's okay, guys. We're gonna get a run going, okay? Don't rush me. It's gonna happen. I'll reset as many times as I need. We are not continuing until we get a world record, or, you know, within a second out of Clifftown. This is just the big, you know, and this category, to those of you guys who don't know, I mean, you're hard walled in the early game until you get that jump in Dry Canyon and Mama Proxy first try. And don't fuck up anything else. It's a very hard wall in this category, so bear with me while I reset here. I am feeling good today. I am feeling hopeful. I feel like I'm playing good, so I think we'll get it going here, but, you know, we're in the reset vortex. But yeah, thank you, Mad Poner, for the prime. Love you, man. And thanks again, Billy Ath, for the 3 months. That was legendary of you. Oh no, Nightbot's being a bitch right now. God damn. I was gonna check something. I forgot what. Oh yeah, the sub count. I need to bring back the that little OBS doc. That's what I'm missing right now. What's up, Magic? Thanks for the good luck. And Spyro Enjoyers, having a good day, dude. I am having a pretty good day today, especially now that you're here. I want to dock. What does it mean to dock? That's like a sex act, right? What does it mean to dock? Never heard that before. Is that like some crazy shit? Technology beat my ass. No, it's not that bad. At least my stream isn't like a complete dumpster fire or anything. And then, you know, knock on wood, I haven't been dropping frames at all while I've been out here. Internet's good. That's like the most I could hope for. Love you too, Bill. Billy. We love a good Billy in this chat. Any Billy emotes? Oh, okay. A circumcised guy puts the penis, like, you know, covers it with someone else's foreskin. Okay. I knew it was something really stupid like that. It's fucking dumb. That's like one of those joke sex acts. That's not even like a real fucking thing. It's not just touching tips, guys. It's wearing the foreskin like a turtleneck, bro. Get it right. Touching tips is called sword fighting, alright? It's totally different terminology. You guys clearly don't have your gay slang figured out at all. Oh my... Hold on, I'll try one more. I mean, I'm not liking this, but we'll continue. Okay. I was hoping that flame would like hit. That was a very like I should not have gone for that flame, but I was really hoping that it would work out perfectly, that I flame charge him and with the other side of the flame hit the fucking box. Only in that case would I have continued. Yeah, a lot of resets today, but it's all good. I'm still hopeful. We're still very early on right now, so I got plenty of energy for it. Noel Roll, thank you for the tier 1 for 24 months. Congratulations on the 2-year rainbow gay badge. He says gay dragon for Pride Month, which is already over, but you know what? You know, late is better than never. Thanks for the amazing content these past few years. Love you and this cute ass community. I love you too, Noel Roll. Thank you for all the fucking good vibes, man. You've been a pleasure to have around. Otaku, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate that. I feel like an otaku crazed guy sometimes with the amount of fucking hentai that's on my Twitter feed, man. I need to... Literally, I've become just numb to it. It doesn't even, like, turn me on anymore, barely. It's just like, okay. Like, here's some massive anime titties, like, again, like, alright, whatever, like, who cares? You know what I mean? You just get numb to it. Porn addiction is terrible, man. I don't know if addiction is the right word. It's just overconsumption of porn that just makes you not like feel anything from it. I'd be a good speedrun event host. Dude, it's too bad I'm banned from GDQ this year for going into the practice room without getting a badge to the event last year. I just drove up there and hung out. And if I'd have just hung out and drank in people's hotel rooms, it would have been fine, which is what I should have done. But my drunk I remember I fucking had like a beer in the afternoon. I was like, no one was doing anything. I was like, I'll see what's going on in the practice room, you know? I'll wear like a lanyard under my jacket, like that's gonna fool anybody. Oh my god, that was so dumb. And then I watched a guy play, I went to the practice room and I watched, it was actually a really wholesome moment. I watched a guy play Gran Turismo 2 in the practice room. And I just sat next to him, I was just chatting with him. And then one of the fucking security people came up to me and was like, can I see your badge? And I was like, I don't have a badge, you caught me. I like showed them my empty lanyard. And then, oh my god, it caused the whole kerfuffle and people were coming up, like, you know, I could hear the whispers of the event staff around me, you know. It was no good. It was no good. So yeah, definitely pretty embarrassed about that. Especially that it's like, I had such a good time, like the whole rest of the time, that I hate that was like the standout moment for me. Was like me just being a fucking dumbass and like breaking the rules at an event, you know. So yeah, I'm banned for. I have a 1-year ban for that. Thankfully, it's not a permanent ban. Thankfully, they had mercy on me, and hopefully, none of them like hate me or think I'm like a fucking delinquent now. You know, in a vacuum, it shouldn't be a big deal, but like in the context of like GDQ being a safe space for marginalized people and it being a big event and safety is like a huge priority. So being in an event space without being registered for the event, that's like, you can understand in that context where it's like, I really broke like kind of a serious rule in that way. So that's why I'm not like, that's why I don't like try to downplay it at all. Like they have every right to ban me for that. Even if in the moment it's like not like in like with what I was doing, I was just sitting there watching a guy. What's the big deal? I was just watching a guy play. No, I mean like it's bigger than me. You know what I mean? But you know, lesson learned. Oop. And that's how it is. Also, by the way, it's not GDQ that's just like that. Like any big like convention event is like that. If you try to be in the event space without like proper like badging or whatever, without a proper badge, you will get kicked out and banned from like the whole space, even if you weren't doing anything. People get this like idea that it's like, oh, well, I wasn't doing anything. What's the big deal, you know? But that's not the point. Oh yeah, definitely check out the Thai World Record VOD. That was a really interesting run. I was like, actually, I thought that run sucked, but it turned out to Thai World Record. I mean, weird how shit like that works out. If it's in a public space, well, it's in an event space, which, you know, technically is in public, but they have the right to, you know, bar you from the space if you don't have a badge. I'm not gonna argue this with you guys. Like, if you want to, like, if you want to be like that guy, if you want to be me, I'm just telling you my experience with it. If you want to be the guy that fucking goes and tries to sneak into an event and then gets all mad when they kick you out, I wasn't doing it. If you want to be that guy, whatever. But that's not what I want to be, and I don't want to be known for that. So, you know, hey, that's it. Yeah, it is what it is, you know. And I definitely am sorry and embarrassed for doing that, you know. I don't want to have bad blood with like the GDQ staff or anything, so I'm just embarrassed for like causing, you know, any stress in that environment at all, you know, amongst like any of the security or staff or anything like that. And like I said, it just sucks. It's like now that's like anytime I think back to that event, that's like the main thing I think about. And what it should be is I think I should be thinking back to the time like I went outside at like 2 a.m. while it was lightly snowing and then like sent Saboom an email with like a picture of the beautiful snow. You know, or like drinking like 5 sour monkey ales back to back with Marathon Man, who by the way just did his run at SGDQ just yesterday or day before. You know, so those are the memories that are much more special to me than, you know, like obviously I do. You know, I don't need to go into the practice room and watch anyone do anything. What's the big deal? So yeah, definitely an embarrassing experience for me, no doubt. Anyways, I hope the GDQ staff can like accept my apology and my, you know, I just hope there's no bad blood. I think that's one of those things that like, it's probably like if I were to try to go back this year, then there would be some bad blood. But like, I think it's one of those things where like, once I go back next year, you know, after my ban's lifted, I'm hoping that time will like heal whatever wound I may have with a couple staff members for that. And I'm definitely gonna like apologize profusely to them. I just don't want things to be like awkward. I do want like one day to be able to like, you know, maybe volunteer at an event or something like that. Because it's like getting back to the whole original thing that like set this whole conversation off was someone said, dude, you'd be a good host, you know, for one of these events. I agree. I would love to do that one day. That's like the only thing I haven't done at a GDQ event is like volunteer or done like tech or hosting or any of that. Like that'd be a lot of fun for me. I would totally be down for that. But as it stands right now, that's not happening, obviously. So. In due time. Hopefully time heals such a wound. Do I think they even remember? I think by next year, I think they'll have like, I think that the wound will have closed, you know? Yeah, I think I'll be fine as well. If it wasn't fine, I'd be permabanned, you know? Which I'm not. Yep, time heals all wounds. True. What's up, Jake? Good afternoon to you. Possessed to skate. Thank you for the good luck. Like that username. You like the guy who played Halo but had no idea what he was doing, and that guy, and later was found out to be a cheater. That's just classic GDQ bullshit. Classic. That's a GDQ classic. Alright guys, I'm gonna do a marathon run on legendary difficulty on Halo. And it gets halfway through the game. You know, actually I can't get past this part, so I'm gonna lower it to heroic. And then it's like, you know what? Since I'm so far behind, I'm just gonna lower it down to normal. By the way, I'm the world record holder in legendary. I have never cheated a run. Literally what happened. But that shit's ancient history at this point. That was like, what, 2013, 2012 or something? 2011? It's crazy how long ago that was now. GDQ is such a different event now. They're not gonna let a fucking fake ass bitch like on the stage like that. Not anymore. Where can you find the video? Look up like Halo cheated or Halo runner legendary GDQ. Forgot what the guy's name was. If you guys know his name, you can let me know in the chat. But yeah, it's a pretty hard watch, that run. I don't recommend trying to watch the whole thing. You get what I do with that it's like, you know, videos like that, I'll like watch the timestamp of the difficulty lowering and it's just bad all around, you know. When you go to an event like that, I think especially as a runner, someone on the couch, someone on the stream, is like the best you could hope for. And this is like really, I feel like this was so omnipresent in my mind when I was doing runs, is like the best you could hope for is that you're not like cringe, you know what I mean? Like that you're not like, you don't suck at the game, dude, like that. Like you don't suck at the game like that. Like you're not like being annoying or like having awkward moments with people. It's just one of those things. It's just funny how like on a big stage like that, you know, that's like so omnipresent in your head. It's like, don't be cringe. My humor has brought up your spirits. You've been fighting off illness since Sunday and was really feeling down today until I saw that I went live. Sapping it. Oh, thank you, Otaku. That was very, very sweet. I love you. I hope you get better. As soon as you come back to streaming your best... Well, if it's your best friend, that's different. That's obvious sarcasm. If a random person typed that in my chat, I'd fucking be like, fuck you, bitch. Yeah, don't be down with the sickness. My life in 2 pieces. You like Galaxy planes? Yeah, that's the deep cut. I'm glad you like that, Alessio. Blindfolded NES Punch Out. Yeah, dude, all the blindfolded runs are always like fucking badass. They're always hype. Still waiting for someone to learn how to blindfold speedrun Spyro. One of these days, I'm just gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Do like blindfolded Vortex or something. Strawberry's on a plane. Wee. She's coming over to me. Can't wait to see you, Strawbooby. I love you. If you can't hear me, someone type a heart. Someone tell her I love her. I love you. Boom, boom, boom. But do I ever go frame by frame to check splits since the runner usually does them? If I PB, I'll frame count it, yes. But I usually don't do that until after I've like, you know, uploaded the run on YouTube. Not like, you know, while it's still private, I'll use a frame counter tool online and then just double check that the time is what it is before I actually make the video go public and submit it and stuff. There's nothing more embarrassing, and this has happened to me many times, there's nothing more embarrassing than getting a really strong PB, and then like, you know, you post it and you're like, yeah, you know, you submit it to speedrun.com, and then there's like an edit on it from the mod. It says like, you know, whatever your note was, like, yeah, we did it, and then it says underneath, edit, time adjusted, you know, from the mod, you know. It's like, fuck, I'm an idiot. That's definitely happened to me before. So yeah, don't get yourself edited like that. Always frame count your PBs. Or just check it. Just check the frame count after you already like upload it somewhere. Just to make sure. Ugh. You do that on every run. Doesn't ETD have the... correct me if I'm wrong on this. Doesn't ETD have a decimal points, milliseconds? So you kind of have to do that for every run. Or does it not? It might not. I think for like any percent it does, right? But then maybe not for the other categories. Because any percent's so short. Yeah, okay, that's it. So yeah, if you don't like frame count an any percent run, then like the mod has to do it for you and inevitably adjust the time, you know. Even if it's just like some, like, you know, 100th place or whatever. Just to get the fucking decimal points right. If it runs 5 minutes or under, it has milliseconds. So what you're saying is Spyro 2 any percent might have milliseconds at some point. Because it's what? It's like, oh, it's just over 5 minutes, right? It's like in the high 5 minutes. Is that what world record is for Spyro 2 any percent? Imagine once world record gets into the 4 minute range, like it's like they have to retime every run on the board for a new timing standard. I'm sure that will happen. I'm sure that's exactly how that will go down. Oh, it's still a dude, why did I think it was 5 minutes? It's still a 7 minutes? I thought it was like in the high fives. Maybe I'm tripping. Finally getting that jump. 7:29. Okay, thanks for the correction. My bad. My bad. Why would they care about ult time? Well, the point I was making is that it's like if you have to change the timing standard for one run, that you have to change it for all the runs. So like for Spyro, for most Spyro runs, like what we were talking about is for most Spyro runs, it's timed, it's truncated to the full second. So that you just cut off whatever the decimal point is. So like if I get like a 3659.9, that's the same thing as a 3659.1. But, hold on, let me focus. But, what I was joking around saying is that if a run gets optimized enough that eventually they'll start having to do milliseconds, and then once they start having to do that, then they'll have to start retiming other runs. But in reality, they probably wouldn't do that. If it did get to that point, like say Spyro 2 Any% somehow became like a fucking 3-minute run or something, and they had to start timing milliseconds, they'd probably just do that for like the top, whatever, 10 runs. They probably wouldn't like retime every single run. But I will say it does look kind of... I have seen leaderboards like that. And it does look janky to have like the, you know, different like timing formats for, you know, the various runs on the same board. But whatever. That's probably what would happen in such a case, which is not reality right now. What's up, monkey? Thanks for the good luck. I don't know, I like to imagine Nuwan just individually going through like 160th place on Spyro 2 Any%, like a fucking like an hour-long run or something. And being like, alright, let's frame count it. Just gotta get the timing standards right. The smell that smells smelly? Might be me. Dude, I was farting like a madman in bed last night, dude. I took an edible. I don't know what it was, but man, I was just like... I was springing some butt flappers out there into the void. Sarah would have not been standing for any of that. Spaghetti balls nazy. Dude, my sister's dog's boyfriend makes the best bolognese sauce. And yes, he has taught me to pronounce it correctly like that. Checked out my SoundCloud earlier. Thanks for checking that out. A lot of that stuff is super old, but old but gold, you know. I think I've hit the upload limit for like a free SoundCloud account. If I ever do make more music, I'll probably have to make like another... I might make like another YouTube channel or something, or post on one of mine or something. Move all that shit over. What genre? You're talking about my SoundCloud? I've made... A lot of it is like solo vibraphone music, along with like really amateurish like garage band sort of like recordings. So it's kind of a bit of a hodgepodge, like all music should be. You can hear me doing like some fucking stupid ass rapping on some of the songs. Andre 200. Dude, I literally am a SoundCloud rapper. You guys don't even know this. Check out Andre 200. Be ready to cringe. Name a song. I can't do it. What's up, Danae? Thank you for the good luck. Piggy Bank does have a huge cock. He just got a fucking new PB, right? New mid 123 and 120%. That is pretty huge cock stuff in my book. For GGs. Chat was flapping. Yeah, anytime you guys post the janky Spyro picture, that's like you guys are trying to flap your wings to help me fly better. New lore just dropped. Spyro Dehydrated. Is that like the name of the new... Is that the name of the new mod? Spyro Dehydrated. Like how, like, you know, the SpongeBob remake was SpongeBob like rehydrated or whatever. This one's Spyro Dehydrated. Get this man a fucking hydro flask. What's up, Laura? Thank you for the good luck. Oh, I went whoa, I hit him the wrong way there. Spyro Extinguished. These are good remake names. Good fan project names. Spyro Deflated Edition. Every gem is replaced with a mini money bags. They're just really tiny money bags models. Like you can't even collect them or anything. You can talk to them. And they're just like, they sound like Mr. Krabs. SpongeBob, my boy. Queen of Spyro Style. I have a King of Spyro Style mug as well, so... As much as Laura doesn't want to admit it, we're kind of on our king and queen shit. We're royalty. By the way, I didn't shout this out, but Architecture, thank you for the gift like 20 minutes ago. Sorry I missed that. Same thing with Otaku Crazed Girl. I think I shouted that one out, but... Thank you guys. Late, but always thankful. It's my MO. Love you, Architecture. Money bags in Italian is rincon. 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 Chacaron, chacaron. Should have glided out of that. Wow, that was just excellent maneuvering by me. Can we please fucking press the buttons? What's up, Cavini? Thank you for the good luck. Let's please not miss anything else here. Chacaron, chacaron. That's literally what I thought the moment I read Rincon. Play Spyro with a Guitar Hero controller? No. I've already done enough weird controller runs. I don't feel like trying to do more of those. What I was thinking about doing, I'll let you guys in on like a idea I had. I was thinking about trying to get someone like Time Traveler or someone to splice a controller cable to plug into a treadmill, so that way when I pressed square, it runs at full speed, and then do like the supercharge mod with that or something. That was just one idea I had. I don't know if that's ever gonna come to fruition, but that would be fucking sick, right? I'd die. Just every time I press square, just max speed on a treadmill. Should have Spyro play you first. Dude, this game plays me every day. This game plays with my emotions. Uh-oh. Bad movement. What's up, Vanu? Thank you for the good luck. Oh, someone was talking about like they were like curious about making a Spyro mod. Dude, can someone make a mod where every enemy is a fucking spider? I don't think that's possible. From what I've heard from other people, I think the enemies are hard-coded to only work in their own levels. But maybe that's possible, I don't know. Was that you, Wiz, that was talking about that? Make a mod that like replaces every enemy with a fucking spider. It'd be fucking crazy. Can you beat Spyro if every enemy is a fucking spider? That's actually kind of an interesting challenge because those spiders can't be defeated without a supercharge or super flame. But I'm not sure if that's like I only give out hard like mod ideas to create. Yeah, every enemy is a spider. I also suggested a custom level editor, which is obviously also a huge undertaking. All of my suggestions are always like really difficult undertakings. But yeah, the spider mod might be easier to execute, who knows. I don't know anything about that shit. Ah, that's a reset. Happens sometimes. That just happens sometimes. Especially, I find that happens more often if you jump high like that. You want to jump like lower off the ramp and like barely make it onto the island. It just makes things more consistent for some reason. But yeah, I had a really high jump there, so I guess the speed was too much or whatever. It gets like clipped by like the wall in the corner weirdly. I didn't let go of square there. It just cancels your super. That's like kind of a problem in this game, is getting your supercharge canceled for dumb collision stuff.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Yes, C-Ray, the BOFA code, exactly. I forgot all about it. Why don't I charge wizards on the first go around? Hold on. The first go around of the supercharge. You talking about the big wizards, like during the, you know, the first couple parts of the ramp there? The reason I don't charge, it's because I have to hit the fan chest. The fan chests have 2 golds, so I can't hit any of those 3 that are right there on after the first ramp. And then the ones after the first ramp, we do end up collecting all of them anyways. So you don't need to collect on the first go around. You don't need to collect wizards because you'll collect you pretty much collect all of the ones that you need anyways on the second go around. We do collect 3 of the ones like on the after the second part of the ramp during the first supercharge after getting past the island where my run died. I was about to collect 3 of those wizards. So I think that is the answer you're looking for. I'm gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back. Here, let me get back to the main menu while I'm here. BRB. Ugh. Get past demo mode. No demo mode. What up? 3, 2, 1, go. Well, I would love to get a run going here. I did have a run going, actually, into Wizard Peak, which was nice. But, yeah, I got fucked.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Sub goal for me to wax myself on stream. That would be unironically. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt here. That would be funny if I was a fucking clown, like variety streamer, like if I was on like my fucking Kai Cenat vibes. Then yeah, I guess that would be pretty cool. That'd be a great idea. But you know, like I'm not a clown. You know, like dance for me, monkey. You know, that's not really my vibe. OSRS Wiz, thank you for the gift. Appreciate that. Like, and by the way, since I mentioned Kai Cenat, I really respect, like, not to sound too pretentious or anything, but I really admire that he did the fucking Elden Ring DLC and like fucking counted every death and like took him like however many like dozens of hours to get through. Like, I really respect him for that, because it's like, at the end of the day, like, this live streaming stuff, it's like, it's about gaming, right? I mean, at least, I can't tell anyone else how to run their stream if they want to just be like variety IRL stuff. That's not really what I'm about, but it's cool to see like them, like a streamer like that being like, all right, let's just do a fucking grind of a game. Let's see if I can beat this challenge, As you guys know, I'm all about stuff like that, so to see like a really huge variety streamer do something like that was kind of unexpected, I think. And stick with it, you know? Yeah, I know, he had his whole room, like, makeup made over, Game of Thrones-ified to look like a fucking Elden Ring map, which is cool. I guess you can just do that when you have, like, fucking millions of dollars to throw around. Yeah, and thanks for the, I'm not sure if I said this, but thanks for the gift, Wiz. Appreciate that. Love you, man. Wiz is a legend. A little slow there. I probably should have done an initial flame there. I really like the goofy Pokemon challenge. Oh, I'll be done a sec. One sec. Dude, oh my god, I missed the one blue thing there. I'm not welcome. Oh. Oh no. You like the Pokemon challenge videos where you gotta beat the whole game with a Magikarp or something? Yeah, I mean, there's something about like a challenge playthrough of like an iconic game. You know, that's just, intriguing. Like, if the concept is good enough, then that, like, draws you in, and then, like, the whole battle and journey, like, keeps you watching, you know? That's, like, the ideal situation with, like, a challenge run of a game. Kavini, thank you for the gift. Appreciate that. Guys, thank you for the gifts and the subs today. Let me actually bring up my little sub counter so I can see what the fuck it even is. I can't even see it yet. Hold on. Give me a minute. But yeah, thank you for the gifts, guys. I can't, my chat's covered up now that I've opened that. Give me a sec. We are at... Yeah, we're at 704 sub points. That's right. So I got confused because I saw 584 subs. And I thought that was like my sub points. Yeah, I'm an idiot. But yeah, we'll try to get back up to like 600 maybe at some point. I got a sub goal to supercharge mod playthrough. Maybe I'll start sub goaling that tomorrow or something. Would I be able to do GDQ? Well, this year I'm banned. Which I talked about earlier on stream, but I'll give you a quick TLDR because you're probably curious. I went to GDQ last year without registering for the event, so I didn't have a badge. And I went into an event space. I went to the practice room. And so they banned me for that, basically. And please keep your opinions on that at the door. I'm not trying to turn my 1-year ban into a perma-ban. Just explaining the situation. I fucked up, it was my mistake, and I'm very embarrassed for that. However you feel, I'm not interested in hearing about that in my chat, just FYI. So please hold your opinion on that. And, because I know what you're about to say. You guys are about to say, like, oh, you didn't deserve it. No, just keep it to yourself. I did deserve it. And, yeah, to answer your question, would I do GDQ? I have done GDQ in the past. I've done 120%, I've done any percent. I think I've done, or I did any percent at ESA. I've done, my favorite thing that I've done at GDQ is actually it's a GDQ hotfix with Kung Fu Fruit Cup. And it's a 120% glitch exhibition. So check that out. If you want one recommendation of a GDQ appearance from me, I would say check that out. Spyro 120% glitch exhibition. With me and Kung Fu Fruit Cup. Oh, god damn it. That was so close too. That almost worked. You should have been banned for life, I know. Keep your opinions at the door. Night, sir. Great runs tonight. Yeah, have a good one, Dora. Thanks for popping in. Should you tone what down? What, the sarcasm? Just bear in mind, I've realized that the last few messages you send are sarcastic, but that's not always the case. So just be aware of that. You're good though for now. You've made it obvious enough to me, but you're walking a dangerous line here where it's like I might not realize that at a glance. I mean, it is text after all. I can't like hear you, you know. But you're good. What happened to the Ludwig event that Laura got? It happened. Check it out. It's called Fast 50. Look it up. Laura got Coveless first try in that, which was fucking insane. Roses are horrible to draw. I can imagine. I would never be able to draw a good-looking flower in my life. That should be looking like first grade, like sunflower shit. Installing the modding toolchain. Yeah, good luck with whatever you make or decide to make. You might want to ask, like, there's a Spyro modding channel in the Spyro Speedrunning Discord, and there's also a Spyro modding Discord, which I tried to actually invite you to when you were talking in my Discord the other day, but I guess I can't invite people. But yeah, before you commit to, like, a huge mod project, I would definitely recommend asking around to see if whatever you plan on making has already been made. They've already made, like, randomizers for this game. They made a gauntlet mod. You know, just various people have made, like, a gauntlet mod where it, like, takes you through each level and times you with, like, certain challenges in each level. That's an underappreciated mod, by the way. There's the collectible shuffler, of course, that Pete made that I made that whole video about. There's super speed and supercharge mods, super flame mods. So before you try making any of those, just be aware that all of those already exist. But every enemy is replaced with metal spiders has not been made yet. Nor has a custom level editor. So those are either of those two things are my request. Yeah, the super jump, lighter with every gem. And then the opposite one I had the same creator, AllDZ, make for me as well. Where he gets heavier with every gem. That was a cool mod concept. I'll have a level editor next week. Like, just a easy, relatively easy to use, like, just like program that you can just like, you know, grab things and move them around. That would be insane if you were able to make something that's like user friendly like that. At least relatively so. That would be game changing if you could do that. I'd make a whole video about it. If it was like good, you know. Yeah, that would change the entire modding scene for the game. I think that would get a lot more people interested in that type of thing. Because that's just the hardest part right now, is like, I don't think the average, you know, human can like comprehend, at least I can't comprehend like the Spyro modding tool chain and like adjusting, you know, something that's like user friendly that you can like just drag around like entities and make like a custom map, like, you know, with relatively like little, you know, learning curve. That would be huge. Yeah, if you're curious with more technical questions about how these games work, OSRS, keep your eye out for Composer, HWD, and Outro. Those three guys, I think, have really put in a lot. Same with AllDZ and some of these other people. You know, different people have different degrees of knowledge on stuff, but those three guys definitely, I think, have the most under the hood knowledge of this game. Yeah, Composer and AllDZ have lightly, you know, you know, Composer more so, and Oddkara as well. But definitely talk to HWD and Outro if, you know, I'll send you their, maybe their, like, I don't know if I can send you their Discord or whatever, but whatever. They know a lot about modding this game as well. They're actually, HWD and Outro are the only two people to ever make a custom level in Spyro, though it was never publicly released. So I would definitely ask them before, like, you know, about anything. Everybody else has only ever, you know, changed this thing around in the base game, and that's it. Yeah, send me a DM if you're having trouble getting in touch with them. Do I think 37 is the last minute barrier to break? Like, do you mean 36 is the last minute barrier? Yeah. For now, yes. In the future, maybe not. I'm sorry I have to give you such a wishy-washy answer, but that's how speedrunning works. It's like, for now, yes, that is the last minute barrier, but, you know, I don't know the future. I don't know if people are gonna get so good at this game that, like, you know, that 36 becomes beatable. It could happen, you know. We've been, at this point, I've been through this exact same discussion about every minute barrier leading up to this one. Like, people were asking if 37 was possible before, you know? People were asking if 120 was possible before. And, you know, back in 2018, the answer would have been, well, maybe, but probably not for a long time. So it's just the answer, the answer repeats itself and history repeats itself. It's just the only thing that changes is the number. So that's the only, like, real answer I can give you to that. Kavini, thank you for the gift to Chocobo, and thank you also for 2 other gifts earlier. I'm so sorry for missing those. I don't know why I'm just, like, missing gifts like crazy all of a sudden, but thank you for the 3 gifts, Kavini. I love you. I'm not saying I'm gonna, like, I can't tell you the future, C-Ray. That's the problem. Is like I don't know what the landscape of speedrunning this game is gonna be like in a year, in 2, 3, 4, 5 years. You know, 10 years. I can't tell you that. Like, I'm sorry. So no, I'm not about to tell you that I'm gonna break the 36. Like, I'm gonna get a 35 eventually. I cannot tell you that. In fact, what I would want is for you guys to, like, not put that on me. That it's like, oh, just keep breaking records infinitely. Like I can't promise that that's almost certainly not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Yeah, there's an any percent task. I'm surprised you don't know about it, JX. Yeah, look it up. It was made by, I forgot, Toasted Cat and someone else, maybe Composer or someone. Oddkara. One of some other runner. Forgot. Ash and Laura premiered it at ESA a year or 2 ago. It's not silly percent. Silly percent is not the any percent test. It's a different thing. What the fuck? God damn it. I don't know why I reset over that. That was kind of unnecessary, but whatever. I'm like very quick to reset today. I need to keep an eye on that. Amon Zip, thank you for the tier 1. Really appreciate that. Yeah, silly percent's great. I agree. But yeah, it doesn't count as an any percent task because it does the cheat code, the all worlds cheat code. So that's the distinction there. Yes, Amon Zip is a legend. I agree. Thank you for the sub, man. And anyone else who decides to sub today, I really, really appreciate that. Trying so hard to stay over 700 or get up to 600 base subs. I love you guys. Should you dust off your Spyro 1 disc? I mean, sure. I mean, aren't you, like, already, like, pretty absorbed with, like, the modding thing right now? I mean, yeah, go ahead. Obviously, I'm gonna say yes. Like, what the fuck? No! Don't play this game! What the fuck am I gonna say to that? Of course. Play the game if you want. Don't play it too much or you might end up like me. Oh yeah, you're waiting for a thing to compile? Yeah, man, boot it up. Get a feel for this shit, man. How are you gonna mod the game if you don't even know how it feels, you know? You bought a colored copy in perfect condition? Yeah, those are actually, I find, for me, those seem like kind of more rare than the black and white faced discs is the colored ones. I've only ever had like 1 or 2 of those in my time, but I've seen like dozens of the just black and white. So. I noticed that it doesn't even matter whether it's like greatest hits or not, or black label. You'll find black label ones that have like full... I think maybe it's actually the colored ones are like earlier in the production run, probably. And then the greatest hits ones are like when they started really like ramping up the production, probably. There's no, by the way, to those who are curious, there's no version differences like between like greatest hits or black label. And in fact, with Spyro games, we don't even make the distinction of greatest hits or black label. It's actually literal version numbers. Which for this game doesn't matter, but for Spyro 3, for example, there's a 1.0 and a 1.1 version that have different music, for example. Amongst other small things. But yeah, that's version 1.0 and 1.1 is independent from greatest hits and black label. You can have a 1.1 black label and a 1.0 greatest hits. People seem to forget that when they talk about like different Spyro versions. Platinum, I believe, is the European... Correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I believe that's the European version of Greatest Hits. Platinum Hits. Or Platinum version, whatever. Correct me if I'm wrong. I might be wrong about that. I'm from America, so I don't know too much about that. Yeah, and that is different. If you're talking like Platinum versus like, because now you're talking PAL versus NTSC, and that is a significant difference in the main game. That is like a real difference. The PAL version of this game has a faster charge speed, which you'd think would be better for speedruns, but it has worse loads, and you cannot proxy in that game, in that version. And so therefore it is slower. So yeah, if any Europeans nice here grew up with the Platinum hits or the PAL version of this game, and it looks like Spyro runs a little slower than you remember, that's what that is. Greatest, I wish, dude, I could really go for some greatest hits right about now. I'm on day 5 of No Nut. C-Ray says, you're the GOAT, bro. Thanks for always answering my questions. Dude, no problem, man. I'm here to, especially when I'm on like a reset grind like this, it keeps my head centered to, or it keeps me sane to answer questions. It makes me feel like I'm accomplishing something instead of nothing. So I'm glad for it too. What's Japan's like greatest hits? I don't know. I have no idea. You tried to do Wizard Proxy on PAL and you just thought it was your fault. I'm sorry to hear that. PAL version's the only version. I mean, it's objectively like a worse version of this game. I'm sorry to tell you that. But it's cool. I mean, it's not like unplayable. It's like only slightly worse. And for a casual player, it doesn't even matter because it's the only things that are changed are stuff that wouldn't bother you in a casual playthrough, like load times and proxies. So if you're casual, it doesn't matter. It's the same difference as far as you're concerned. Ugh. But no, we're gonna say one version's the best. I mean, it's pretty clear that the fucking NTSC version's the best. I lost a lot of time on those stairs. What's up, N4XD? Thank you for the good luck. No, you're not too late. I've barely even gotten a run going so far today, so we're still on track. Yeah, Japanese is just the objective worst version of this game. of course. But Japanese has the interesting benefit of being so bad that it's good. So it's like almost it's almost entirely separate from like the PAL and NTSC versions. The PAL and NTSC versions are like actually good games. The Japanese version is just so wonky and janky and bad that it's like a practical joke version of it's like, you know how there's like fake Crash, you know, the character? Japanese Spyro 1 is like the fake Spyro of Spyro games. So it's like comical, you know. So in that way it like goes from being bad to good, you know what I'm saying? God damn it, dude. Would I smash a Big Mama? I don't know. I can't really see. The dress covers up the curvature of their body. I can't really say that I can feel the physical connection, you know? But the reignited version of the Mamas, dude, they look like fucking zombies. They look so fucked up. They look like sun-dried tomatoes. They look like a Dia de los Muertos fucking skeleton head on a fat ass like fucking on an annoying orange body. So no, I would fuck the PS1 versions before the reignited version any day. I don't know why they fucked up the Mamas that hard. Yeah, common reignited L right there is the Mama aesthetics. They really took the prettiness out of them. They're built like an obelisk of ham, exactly. How's Nitrovsky? I haven't talked to him at all recently. Yeah, I haven't talked to him at all recently. I'm sure he's fine though. He's been pretty low key, like in the, you know, in the Twitch-overse and you know, streaming and whatnot. He's been very low key for the past few years. It's almost like people can have a life outside of streaming and speedrunning. I wouldn't know. What's up, Cheerio? Welcome, welcome. You can play 60 FPS reignited, no problem. Okay, go to Alpine Ridge and then tell me if you can beat that level 60 FPS. Just do that and then come back and then we'll continue this conversation. I like playing at the higher frame rates. I like playing reignited at unlimited FPS, like max size, even though it's more like ice, like it feels like ice skating when you're moving around. I do like the higher frame rate. I mean, if I'm gonna play like a better graphics, you know, I want to experience that. Even if it's at the cost of some, like, you know, mechanics and whatnot. But, you know, some levels are just straight up, you can't get through them unless you turn it down. Alpine Ridge is a good example of that. Try to fix physics tied to the frame rate. I don't know if there is a reignited mod that... I feel like no. Reignited modding is its whole other thing, by the way, OSRS, which feel free to look into that. There's definitely, like, I think more tools, more easily accessible. Now, keep in mind, I'm not a modder, but just what it seems like to me being around these scenes is that it seems like there's more easily accessible modding tools for Reignited than the original games. So if you want to make Reignited mods, it's probably way less of a hassle. But I don't know about untying the physics to the frame rate. I feel like that's like a core... Like, you have to like remake the game to do that. That's just my hunch. I don't know if that's true or not, but it seems like the case. Listen, man, let's stay focused, all right? Hey, you get that custom level editor going for the original game, and then let's worry about the other shit, okay? Let's worry about the shit that people actually care about. Only metal spiders in Spyro 1. All right, let's stay focused. Source games or Bethesda games that tie physics to frame rate. I think a famous example of like a physics tied to frame rate game, like modern AAA game. I believe Fallout 4 is an example. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. That if you just crank up the frame rate like to like 400 or something, that like your character will just like run super fast. It's the load times. It's not the actual like character movement. Is Spyro the best looking game on the PSX? Yeah, I'd say so. This is definitely one of the best looking games on this console. It depends on how you measure like good looking game, right? It's a very, very subjective measure. Like, I think Castlevania Symphony of the Night is also a really beautiful game, but you know, that's obviously a 2D, you know, sprite based game. Which is not really comparable to this. I think that's a fair claim. Spyro had the best long distance rendering, you know, of any PS1 game. It's you know, it's a bold claim, but I think it's true. I mean, that was a big selling point of the game, even back when it came out. With the what's it called? Like I forgot what there was like a name for like the long distance, you know, LOD, level of detail. I think is that what it's called? Which a lot of games use now, but for just in concept. That the game loads like different layers of detail depending on how far away something is. But yeah, this was one of the first games to actually do that. Do I think I'm going to be speedrunning other games in the future? Not in the near future. Maybe, you know, way off, like in a few years, maybe. Once I really feel like I'm done with Spyro 1 again, I might switch over to Spyro 2 and 3, and then after that, I don't know. Who knows where life is going to take me, like, you know, years and years in the future. I may speedrun another game by that time. But don't expect anything to change for now. Spyro 1 is my happy place. Nice, barely got that. Good run. Yeah, no problem, Japan, and welcome. Do some GoldenEye speedruns. It's definitely a pretty competitive, you know, long history speed game. That'd be a cool one to get into. I've always been the opinion, like, some people like pioneering like a new speed game that no one's ever played before, you know, or just like some like hidden gem type of thing on some random console, but that, like, you know, there's not even a speedrun leaderboard of, and so they like pioneer, like, you know, they make the leaderboard and start finding the strats and make the Discord. Like, I think a lot of speedrunners take pride in like paving the path of a new game like that. For me, I'm like the opposite. I'm like, I would rather get into a game that like has already a really established speedrunning history, a really storied, you know, history, and, you know, with a lot of players at really high levels that like give you like that framework to learn from and to work with. Because, you know, with a game like that, with a game that's really competitive like that, like GoldenEye or Mario 64, that long history, is not only is it going to be easier for you to learn and to understand like whether what you're doing is right or not, but also you know, it gives you something to shoot for if you really look at like your speedrunning in like a long-term way like I do. It's like you're not going to get world record in a game like that in your first year, in your first 5 years maybe of speedrunning those games. And to me, that's actually that's a cool thing. Some people look at that, they're like, "Ah, well, the game is solved. It's optimized now. There's no point in me grinding it." But I'm here to tell you that that's not the case. You know, like you can get up to that level eventually. It's just it's just like a question of whether you look at speedrunning as like this like long-term like time investment. You know. And you know, the truth is most games fall somewhere in between that. Somewhere in between being like highly played and competitive and not barely played at all, no board even, you know. Most games fall into this category of like, there's a few players that like play it at a relatively high level, and then they like kind of, they come in and out of waves of activity, you know. So a lot of games you'll like go on speedrun.com and you'll see like, there was a lot of activity like maybe a year and a half ago for a game. And there's some good times, there's a few people on the board, but no one's really played it at all in the last like year or two. That's like also pretty common. So I don't know. What I'm trying to say is I'm not married to the whole like concept of like trying to pioneer a game, you know? I think a lot of people take pride in that in speedrunning. If they can't like get a world record or something, they want to at least like find a glitch or a strat that like, I had an impact on this game. To me, and that's great. I don't want to shit on that or anything at all. But for me, I don't feel that way personally about this game. Like I need to have like a impact on it in some way. It's nice to have that feeling after you've already put in so much work and you get a good run, and then looking back on it, it's like, man, I had an impact on this game. But I don't know. Most people who really do, I think most people who really do have an impact on a game, whether it's through a glitch or through a really good run or whatever, tasks, is like they're just doing it because they love the game, you know. And then, you know, if you really want to have an impact on a game, you just gotta really like playing it and looking into it like on a daily basis, you know. And then after you've done that for so long, you'll find that you've had an impact without even trying to, really. And also, I just want to say this, so what if you don't have an impact on a game's like history, you know, like who cares? Like if you like a game, like you'll still play it regardless. Or mess around in it or glitch on or do ILs and stuff. Like you don't need to be like, why do you need to be so special, you know? Like what's the big deal? Like so yeah, there's definitely a lot of perspectives with all that about like choosing a competitive game, choosing a unknown game, stuff like that. You just gotta choose a game you like, you know, regardless of all those things. That's like kind of the bottom line. You're selling spinach rolls? Nice, dude. Fucking RS classic over here. Oh, thank you, Slasher. That's very sweet of you to say. Good luck if you do ever pick it up. You think Summoning Saul will make a video on me? I don't think he will, because I don't think he's interested in this game. Maybe eventually he will. I just don't think any of like the really big speedrun documentarians on YouTube, like, you know, Abyss Soft, Carl Jobs, Summoning Saul, M Sushi. I don't really think any of these people care about Spyro, which is a shame because it's a really great game, but just it is what you can't make someone care about a game they don't care about. Like that's kind of how that goes. Maybe one day they will. Yeah, it's not Nintendo, I guess. Yeah, but it's all good. It doesn't matter. Like I said, like, who am I to decide what someone cares about or not, you know? Just because they're a popular YouTuber, like, I don't care. I don't care that they care about me. That's what I'm trying to say. What's up, Trench Dog? I'm doing good, man. Chilling. Hellblazer, thank you for the tier 1. He says, good luck, and thank you for the 18 months, Sir Hellblazer. What? How did that not collect? I thought for sure I was collecting that. Dude, I'm just missing everything. Yeah, I think there's a good story when it comes to the Spyro one, especially the 120% world record history, and any percent as well. Both of them have an interesting storyline, I think, just as a storytelling perspective. You're eating curry chicken with rice and taters. Damn, that sounds really good. Yeah, last night I had a really nice dinner with my family. My sister made like a homemade gravy with some fresh rice, and my dad did like some air fried cod and tilapia with lemon pepper seasoning, and I made like this beautiful giant like green salsa, you know, with chips. And so just having all those things together was just a really delicious, wholesome homemade meal. What's taters? Don't call me precious. Yeah, I don't know if you're talking to me. You're not my grandma. Taters are short for tater tots or potatoes. Potatoes, you know, as you would say in a southern accent. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. I like carbs. I mean, I don't know if I'm surprising anyone with that. How's the weather in Missouri? It's beautifully sunny. It's a gorgeous 4th of July week here. Tons of people on the lake. Just beautiful all around. Sunny day. I'm definitely going to go out and hang on the dock after runs today. I've been going out on the paddleboard a bunch lately in the cove. Oh, I pressed X one frame too late. That's a real shame. That jump would have worked. I was over the platform, but because it was moving away, Spyro was airborne in that one moment where I pressed X. That's a shame. That was a solid run too, man. I just cannot get a good run out of Magic Crafters here, but I'm keeping my for being almost 2 hours into the grind today, I think I'm keeping my mindset strong. Today's just a reset-y day, and I'm just embracing it, you know, like it's chatting, you know, talking whatever. I don't feel like it's like this grind is a struggle at all right now, which is good.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Happy Independence Day. Thank you, Bex. Yeah, I call it the X button, but it's technically called a cross. True. Why, you have a pool? You have to be outside? Yeah. Until you get a fucking sunburn like my vampiric ass. I'm actually blown away I haven't gotten a sunburn yet. What's up, Gliv Glove? I think it's an American thing, Pyro, that we call the X button X. I think other parts of the world just call it cross naturally. I might be wrong about that. It's gonna give it to you. Oh, you guys all say X as well from other countries? Well, I guess there you go. Disproving my theory. Yeah, technically it's cross. Technically that's the name of the button. Like when you look in manuals and stuff, that's how they refer to it. What's up, Marnie? The runs are going, they're going like whatever. I've been resetting a bunch today, so I have yet to get a good run out of Magic Crafters, though I have had a couple of solid paces into Magic Crafters, which is okay. We'll take that. By the way, I just want to, you know, shill just a little bit more here. We are like, I believe 13 subs away from 600. 600 base subs, not counting sub points from like the tier 3s or whatever. So if anybody watching on YouTube right now is enjoying the stream or has, you know, or checked out the latest video, you know, and really liked it or whatever, the best thing you could do for me right now is click on the link to my Twitch channel in the description and hit me with either like a free Prime sub if you have Amazon Prime. You can give me a free sub that way, or $5 for a Twitch sub. It'll go a long way for me, but no pressure. Thanks for watching. Alright, well, I did get hit by that bull right there while I was busy chilling like a fucking sold out bitch. I think this run's still okay. A little behind. You have to use Chrome in order to like do like a super chat or whatever, is that what you're saying? I didn't even know that. Yeah, and if you're watching on YouTube, by the way, you just want to throw money at me via a membership or a super chat, that's fine with me too. I'm just trying to get those Twitch subs up, you know how it is, guys. I promise I'll stop being insufferable. And also, by the way, thank you to everyone who did sub today. We have gotten quite a bit of gifts and whatnot today. So thanks everyone who has subbed already. I love you guys. You keep me going. Sub Getro, thanks for the good luck. Anything that ends in a 6 and a 9 is a good number in my book. Thank you for the bits whiz. I'll read that in a sec. Thank you for the Prime Dirty Butt Pirate. That's a good name. And yeah, Wiz with the 420 bits. Thank you for that. That was a very generous amount of bits there. Appreciate you. Good number. What about 609? 609 what? Viewers? $609. Oh, you mean like, is that like because no, it's I don't think a 609 counts as a 69 number, right? Because like the reason a 69 is cool is because it's like, you know, it's like two people, you know, sucking each other's dicks, right? I mean, if there's a letter in between them, you know, it kind of ruins the point, doesn't it? See, I didn't even realize at first what you meant. That's how much it doesn't count. Yeah, O is a chastity belt. 609 is 69, but they're Mormon and unmarried. Rate the calculator boobs. Boobies. It's alright. Like, on a chat like this, it doesn't look good. It needs to have, like, the calculator, like, you know, square, like, whatever text for it to be... In the right font, like, it's great, but in normal, like, whatever the fuck this font is, it's not that good. Yeah, like if you just type 80,085 in my chat, I don't realize that you mean... Like if it takes me a moment to understand like what you mean, then I feel like it's automatic minus points, you know? Yeah, I don't know what any of these numbers mean anymore. You guys are forcing me to use too much brain power. Thank you, Name Manon. Me too. I'm digging the vibes of today's stream. Even though I've been fucking resetting a bunch, we've been going for good paces, and I've been keeping my mental solid. Actually pretty proud of that. The best Spyro game? I mean, obviously Spyro 1, right? I think you could have guessed that. I do like Spyro 2 and 3 as well. I know some of you guys prefer Spyro 2 and 3. Those are valid choices for favorite Spyro game for sure. But for me, it's always going to be Spyro 1 as my favorite. Wow, can I just get around him? Fuck Luis. I appreciate the question, but no, it's not a beach, and I don't really want to share any more details about like the lake. It's getting. I don't know. I don't want to answer any more questions like that. Just spam a spinning Spyro. That's my advice. You can't come here, Luis. Let's just leave it at that. Or please don't come here. Let's leave it at that. I mean, if you want. Just don't try to find me, anybody, please. I'm like begging you guys. Don't be weird. Hopefully that's not what you meant. I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. Assume that's not what you meant. Yeah, dude, well, I was so, like, I had so much adrenaline in my body, like, when that person came in, like, and they came in during Icy Flight, like, right near the end of the run, and that level is, like, my one chance to kind of decompress a little bit before, like, the end game. And, you know, by that point, if I'm on, like, a world record pace, I'm, like, there is serious, like, adrenaline and nerves going through my body, sweaty hands and stuff. So I had to let it out, you know? Someone came in, like, at that moment, and they were like, hey, when are you gonna run Spyro 2? Like, fucking clueless that, like, I'm on this crazy pace. Like, I'm about to be like, maybe I'll run it, like... No, I had to just let it all out. Fucking never! I had to. There was no other way I could express what I was feeling in that moment than to just yell never at the top of my lungs. And then say thanks for watching. What a good run does to a motherfucker. What's up, Craig? Yeah, Craig is the only one here that's allowed to randomly visit me. And Strawberry as well. Welcome to Atlanta. Good luck getting into the lounge. I gave her that priority pass access. So, have fun with that. Have fun waiting for like... Have fun walking for half an hour to the other side of the airport. And then fucking waiting for another half an hour for them to let you into the lounge. Oh god. Come on. But then, you know, it's worth it because then it's like free drinks and food. It's like, you know what, I'll wait like a fucking like cattle, like a fucking cow. I'll wait for free drinks. Worth. Okay, probably losing some time here. I'm also gonna have to wait for that blue to home in. Yeah, wow, I lost a lot of time there. That was a fucking awful level. It's Big Earn. Thank you for the Prime. Appreciate that. Hopefully, I'll see if I can bring this back. I'm not gonna reset it quite yet, but this can be brought back. It's just like gonna be a struggle now. Yeah, thanks again, Big Earn. You know, like having the 3 sub-worlds within the sub... Yeah, like in Spyro 3, how like every level... Like there are levels in a home world, right? But then inside the level, there are sub-levels. So, just think about it. You enter a home world, then you choose a level, then within that level, you're having fun, and it's like, wait, now there's another level? And sometimes those little mini-games or sub-levels are so big that they like count as like their own level, you know, almost. Yeah, that shit is hard to keep track of, I agree. Relaxed Rider with the Prime, thank you so much. Oh, Taku, are you just calling every sub a legend? So that way I don't miss them? Is that what's happening here? Thank you, Relaxed Rider. Well, I agree, they are legends. Should you stop? You don't have to do that. I'm actually going to ask that you don't do that. Like, I might miss a sub, but I guaranteed I will go and see it after a few minutes. Like, I'm sorry if that's, like, dicked or whatever. I don't think you can... I think it's fair for me to say that it's, like, I'll try to instantly reply to subs and stuff like that, but first of all, I don't always hear the alert, and second of all, I'm in the middle of a speedrun, so, like, I don't know how anyone here could, like, expect me to instantly acknowledge them. I feel like that's kind of a stretch. Now, with that said, I do acknowledge everybody, eventually. So, as long as you're here watching and supporting and stuff, like, you're gonna get acknowledged. So, I feel like I'm good in that sense. I don't need, like, the chat assist or anything. You know what I mean? But if I'm a terrible streamer for that, then, you know, I'll take that L as well. I never read your messages, your classic, yeah, bitchy messages. See, like, I had to, like, I had to read that. This is what I'm saying, was I had to read that and then process that that was sarcasm and then be like, oh, and then, like, change my reaction. Do you see why it's difficult? Like, I just don't have, like, that, like, much, like, critical, like, thinking, like, when I'm in the... Like, this run sucks, but, like, if I'm on a good run, you know what I mean? Yeah, you're good. Just trying to help you see it from my perspective. I'm not upset. I am upset that this run sucks, though. But we're just gonna keep going. Since I haven't, like, finished a run today, I'm just gonna try my best to keep this one going. Where do the dragon eggs come from if everyone's male? Probably their buttholes, if I were to guess. I think that's how dragon anatomy works. I mean, dragons are real creatures that exist in real life, so surely there's anatomical, you know, explanations for everything. Dude, I feel bad for Komodo dragons. Like that's such a badass name for, like, basically just a lizard, right? Like they really got unlucky, because, like, people will see a Komodo dragon and be like, all right, now breathe fire, you know? It's like, what? It doesn't? Feels like a scam. Lizards are cool. I'm not saying lizards are uncool. I'm saying they're not the same thing as dragons. Are they? Am I off with this take? I feel like you guys didn't like that take. I like lizards. Volence with 5 gifts. Thank you so much for that, Volence. Love you, dude. Alright, I'm gonna need Otaku Girl to call everyone a legend that Volence gifted to. Kidding. There we go. Yeah, that was really nice of you, Volens. And Dingoosh, by the way. There's a bunch of primes that I just missed right now, by the way, so let me catch up with those in a second here. Hello. Of course. Relaxed Rider with the Prime, Unheralded with the Prime, and Dingoosh with the Prime. Thank you guys for those primes. I think I caught everybody. Dude, I'm not... Okay, like, let me restate what I'm saying. Komodo dragons are cool. They're cool. Like, lizards are cool. But they're not dragons. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's like... It's an unfortunate circumstance. Because they don't breathe fire, you know? Like, as a kid, I thought, oh, Komodo dragon, that must be a crazy... There's dragons in real life? Like, not really, you know? That's all I'm trying to say. I'm not saying fuck Komodo dragons. If anything, I'm expressing empathy for them. Ski Bobo dragons. Yeah, bearded dragon. That's another lizard, right? I don't know. I'm not a lizard expert. I don't have any fucking idea what I'm talking about. I'm just a hater. Yeah, confirmed. I'm a hater. Deo hates Komodo dragons. Dude, we had a fucking iguana for like the longest time. I love lizards. My sister had a pet iguana and his name was we named him Leroy after Leroy Jenkins, which was a topical meme at the time. Leroy Jenkins, the iguana. Lizard phobic confirmed. You made lizards out of snakes? What the hell? That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, how like animals can, certain animals can like grow a new limb type of shit. Grow a new dick. What's up, Michael? That's what I'm saying. If you're gonna name something a dragon and it doesn't fly or breathe fire, I mean that's just bad naming right there. I mean, Spyro is hardly a dragon. This motherfucker can't fly sometimes. Spyro barely passes as a dragon. I'm just gonna keep it real with you guys. Now I'm really being a hater. Spyro is more of a lizard than a dragon. I think that's a fair statement. Ugh. Miss again, dude. You really gotta put your heart into that if you want that to hit. Yeah, Spyro definitely has more cat-like qualities than dragon-like. I agree. His dragon balls haven't dropped yet. Fuck him. No, I'm just kidding. I hate Spyro. Clearly, I dislike this whole game. How are the runs going? Well, this run sucks dick, but I'm trying to keep it moving. This is my first run into Beastmakers today. So we're gonna try to keep it like somewhat solid. I'm only like 10, 11 seconds behind world record, so it's not like the worst run ever. It's just not like world recordable. All of this resetting, and what did it get me? Any TikTok brain rotters? No, but I gotta push through this run at least a bit more here. I'm not about to be on a... After resetting for over 2 hours, I gotta just like try my best to no reset here. Well, I'll tell you this, it could be going worse. Maybe if I showed Spyro more love, I'd get the karma back at me. Yeah, I should just keep saying fuck Spyro. Fuck Kevin Durant. Fuck Kevin Durant. Excuse me. What's up, Zatru? Welcome, welcome. Strawberry Sleepy. I literally cannot wait to see Strawberry. It's like all I've been thinking about the last like 24 hours. What's up, Tomos? I'm doing alright. Just pushing out a decent run. Not world recordable, but almost. World recordable run. Do I think Snoop Dogg will announce Spyro 4 like the commercial for Reignite? Yeah, only if there's a fucking drone in the shape of Spyro that comes down and hand delivers him the game. And he's like, yo, what's up, cousin? We need to up the ante. We need Elon Musk to like shoot a Spyro-shaped rocket ship at Snoop Dogg and have it just explode into his mansion. Well, and then he comes out like out of a smoke screen of weed and jet fuel to be like, "Damn, cousin, what is Spyro 4? Damn, nephew, this is Spyro 4." And then he just dies of smoke inhalation. I think that's the only way they're gonna top it. Do I think I might do the 3.5 mod one day? I actually have done the 3.5 mod. It's on my YouTube channel. But if you're asking if I'm gonna do all like 117% of it, like all eggs, I don't know. Maybe I may go back and do that one day, because I just did like any percent of it before. So I might go for all eggs in the future if I really get on a Spyro 3 kick, but don't count on it. Snoop Dogg in the Sahara Desert being chased by lizards. We just need to put Snoop Dogg in more and more precarious situations. Oh, he almost got me. I'm just gonna keep going. I think I'm under gemmed though. Was Snoop Dogg popular with children? I think Snoop Dogg has been just a popular figure across all ages since like the late 90s. I don't know about today. I don't know if kids today know who Snoop Dogg is, but He still seems to be a pretty widely recognized figure. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I like missed my glide there. I got lucky. Whoop. You have to kill 20 minutes, dude. How did I know? Just sit in one of those, like, grandma fucking rocking chairs right there. Looking out the window. What's up, Javen? Doing alright. Thanks for the 1 bit 9 minutes ago, Laura. If you're still here. She says, penny for your balls. It's very sweet. She's probably like, ugh, this streamer sucks. He didn't even acknowledge me for those whole 10 minutes. Ah, that's what she was thinking, I'm pretty sure. What's up, Dynamox? Thank you for the good luck. Treetops is one of your favorite levels as a kid. Felt so huge. Yeah. I like Treetops. Treetoppy. Okay, let me see how I'm gotta be under gemmed, right? 4, 6... Wait, is that over gemmed? Dude, I'm like way over gemmed. How did that happen? Okay, well, whatever. I'm not gonna argue with it. Works for me. Oops. Finger slipped off the stick. Classic. I don't even think I have to grab these gems over here. I can just keep it moving. Burn a few. How's it going in here? It's going alright. I saw your 1 bit earlier. Thanks for that. Yeah, it's going alright. Hopefully if I'm with any luck I'll get into Dreamweaver's like less than 20 seconds behind. Which is not good and it's not bad, but you know. I'm happy to at least be like finishing a run right now. That isn't like the worst run in the entire world. It's not good, but it's not like the worst ever. I'm surprised I'm so over-gemmed. Like, I don't know how the fuck that happened. I even finished shit today, dude. I feel that. I was on track to not finish shit today. I've been in a pretty reset-y mood today. Get me out of there. Alright, saving a second. A little fake gold there. We'll take it. What's my favorite and least favorite levels to play? Hold on. I like when Jock goes well. I mean, there's just something... I mean, I don't like Jock. Like, don't get me wrong. I fucking hate Jock, but when it goes well, it's pretty satisfying. Especially at the end of a good run. It's like with all the nerves built up and everything. But that's a good feeling. Wizard Peak is a great level when it goes well. You know, getting the long-ass supercharge and hitting all the flame charges in that level. Wizard Peak is always just an easy answer for, like, favorite level. You know, in 120% or any percent or even just casually. It's just a really fun level to fuck around in and speedrun and all that. You're so high you blinked and we're... Well, now we're in Dreamweaver. That's kind of how this game is, to be fair. You don't have to be high to have that experience. It's like, oh shit. We're... Oh! That's like the worst thing that could have happened. What the hell? Hold on. I'm losing a lot. I'm losing a crazy amount of time for that. I have to flame the fucking firework chest now. I almost fucked that up. Damn, that was just so unfortunate all around. Those fucking things. What? Well, okay, we got sparks back. Calculated. What the fuck? Don't charge, man. I just, you know, we're good. Well, I'm gonna be 30 seconds behind now. What the fuck was that? I charge jumped. I never charge jumped that, by the way. I was like, I barely made that charge jump onto that ledge, and then I let go of both the buttons, giving me like a gainer flop. That was so high, it just knocked me. I just went off the edge. Like, what do you do there? What do you do in that situation? That was pretty cool. That was a very epic way to throw the run. Well, I almost fucking flopped into the water there as well. Yeah, Spyro just was... Spyro went for a little side quest right there. Ooh. Oh, I was gonna miss that. Dude, I'm so bad. Like, what the fuck were those early flames, man? Oh, did that work? That counted, I think. Did it? Did that count? I'm like actually so curious. No, it didn't. I have to go back in and do the whole level again. This run's over. How can you tell when it counts? Because I saw the fucking helicopter thing in the top left. It must have been from the one before. I'm done with this run. It must have been from the one before. Because I saw the helicopter thing in the top left, and I thought that confirmed that I got the last helicopter. You only get one frame to do that animation skip if you do it like that. So I thought I hit the frame and I didn't. So I did not collect the last collectible there. I'm not about to do that level again. Just do another run. It's cool. I almost finished a run. That was pretty cool. That was gonna be plus 43 anyways, even if I didn't fuck up that level. Yeah, what's the... Let me see what Laura says. You can tell if it worked if the final time is like a really low number. Huh. Oh, it shifts the... Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. I'll pay attention to that next time before I fully exit the level. I guess, I mean, either way, you'd have to restart. 3, 2, 1, go. Can you tell just by the pause? Like, that's what I'm wondering. Is like on the pause, you should see the collectible like on the top left, like the HUD thing. That's what I was looking for right there. Is like, do I see the thing on the top left? Just from the before the quit out. But I'm not sure if that's the actual like visual cue or not. I mean, it wasn't there because I just collected a similar collectible right before, so I gaslit myself. But ordinarily, that I think would be the case, that it would be on screen there for that first frame. If you did in fact hit it. You can't go by like, you can't go by visual, like did I flame the thing, like... Because first of all, the pause menu is kind of in the way, and second of all, it's just really hard to tell. Wow, that was terrible. Yeah, I don't know if Laura's still here, but, you know, I'll tell you what, OSRS, if you want to just DM me on Discord, after stream, I'll try to get you in contact with HWD and or Outro. Those two guys are the experts on this stuff. Yes, it is. It's harder than you thought, huh?
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Mr. fucking... I'm gonna make a custom level editor and be done in a week. That was very, wishful thinking, I think. He's using the Spyro modding toolchain. Yeah, go DM Laura. DM Laura. She's gonna be better. She's gonna be more helpful than me on this whole thing. And she can also get you in touch with those guys as well. You're not. I just want to make this very clear. You're not gonna get very far just by asking in my chat. You need to like talk to people who are experts. You were joking? Well, there you go. There's me not understanding your obvious sarcasm. My bad. Wow, it's almost like it's over text and not like I can hear your fucking voice. Wow. Wow, I'm the idiot. Yeah, true. Ugh. Wiz, I'm banning you from any more sarcasm. You are not, just in general, do not be sarcastic in my chat. I will take your message at face value. Yeah, no, you guys are all banned from sarcasm. Straight up. Do not be sarcastic in my stream. I will not understand. I can't ban you from shit. Dude, Laura, I wanted so badly to kick you from my Discord when you were fucking impersonating me the other day. I want you to know that. I really wanted to do that, but I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be the bigger man here. I'm gonna just, you know, let the joke be a joke. It was all in good fun. Haha. I really wanted to hit that kick button so bad. Dude, Wiz, I'm stupid. What do you want me to tell you? I'm a fucking idiot. Yes, thank you. Please. Please. Yes. Now we're getting on the right track. You guys have... Wiz has had enough of me. Yay! Thank you for the 69 bits, Laura. Appreciate that. It says, I'm Deo, man, being the biggest man. Time to kill. Yeah, dude, that's why I took text-to-speech off of that fucking thing. So you can do that shit. No, literally, like, I'm tired of it, like... I'm genuinely so tired of the fucking jokes, man, like... I know it's, like, super whack of me to be like, no fun having ass dude, but, like... I don't know. If you can break the restream chat, that would be fucking hilarious. Come. Oh, by the way, Izuna with 12 months. Thank you for the 1 year. He says, Deo been subbed for a year. Still love the content. What do I think I'll be able to do the Spyro 3 soundtrack tier list? Probably not soon. I gotta keep it 100% with you. I did the Spyro 2 Skybox tier list, and you know, that video didn't do very well. Like, I'm just gonna keep it 100% with you guys. I'm a YouTuber. I'm trying to make content that people reciprocate with and want to watch. You know, and as much as you guys keep begging me for tier lists, they're not doing that well on my channel. Like, some older ones are, but like the last one I made that literally has the fucking creator of the skyboxes in it only got a few thousand views. So like, and I'm thankful that you guys watched it, and I'm glad I made it, but I'm not about to like force myself to make a piece of content like that just for the views if it's not getting any views. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not. I don't have any personal like desire to make a Spyro 3 soundtrack tier list, other than to satisfy people that keep asking about it, which is not a good reason to make a video, unless there's a lot of views associated. So that's like my thought process. So that was a long answer. That was a long way of saying not anytime soon. But thank you for the 12 months and enjoy the gold badge in my chat. You are a fucking legend. That really means a lot to me. And also, after saying all that, thank you, Anonymous, for the gift to Sarcasm Not Available. It's true. I am a gullible idiot. Yeah, I'm glad you guys like that video. I mean, it's just like, I gotta respond to what the whole audience wants. I can't just respond to what you guys are begging me for in my chat. Do you know what I'm saying? I hope that makes sense. Fuck. And what I want. It's gotta be a nice balance of like, what does my audience want? What do I want? What do people beg me for in my chat? You know, there's like a balance, some balance to be struck between all those things, and yeah, it's not quite there with another tier list quite yet. Just the truth.
Okay, rolling.
Oh, it's been peaceful.
Yeah, and it's not just about, like, I want to reiterate, it's not just about getting a bunch of views. It's like, also, I don't want to make that video. So that's why I bring it up. Because if, like, I knew a lot of people would watch it, I would be willing to look past the fact that I'm not interested in making it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say that. Now, with that said, the next video I'm working on is just something I want to make, but people might not like it as much as my last one. But that's okay, because I want to make it anyways, type of thing. So there's like a whole like balance, you know, a creative like motivation kind of balance with the external validation. So that's like the whole thought process, I think, as a creator. I mean, definitely on YouTube, you know, you kind of go into it expecting your videos to suck and not do well, you know. So I'm not like pretending that like my whole motivation is like by views or anything. I don't think that's a healthy thing either. Just to clarify. Has anyone been caught cheating with Spyro speedrunning? No, technically there was a video made by I think Retro. Like, this was years ago, years and years and years ago. Talking about how easy it is to cheat in speedrunning generally, and he showed an example of it by cheating a Spyro 2 any % run or something. That was a long time ago. You know, this is my opinion on that about cheating, and obviously it's bad, but I mean, my thought about it is while there may not be any explicit examples of cheating right now that I am aware of, you know, in the last couple of years in Spyro, while that is true, I'm also pretty sure that there has to have been a few, you know, cheated, you know, 100th place runs that have gone under the radar because they're not like, you know, they're not like a top 10 run or whatever, or someone, you know, not live streamed or whatever. Like, what about that one guy I fucking raided that was playing Spyro 3, that was practicing for Spyro 3 speedruns, that when I raided him, he fucking just deleted his channel? That's kind of sus, right? Like, why would you do that if you weren't, like, maybe cheating, you know? So, like, my point is you can't know, and there's a high likelihood that there are cheated runs on the leaderboard. But I think with that said, you know, all the top players of Spyro are mostly pretty trustworthy, I think. You know, we don't really have anything. I don't have anything to gain from cheating here. So, you know, let me actually take that back. I have something to gain from cheating. Like, if I cheated the 36, let's just hypothetical here. Let's just say I cheat the 36. No, let me give you a really realistic situation. Like, I'm sitting here grinding for months and I just can't get the 36, but I know I can do it, but I just can't, you know, it's just not happening, and I'm getting frustrated and I'm getting what's the word, like, I'm like dissociating with it. I'm just like, oh, like, I'm just gonna splice together a run or cheat a run or whatever, and you know, and pretend like I'm playing it on stream and just randomly play it, you know, back, you know, here, because like, what difference is I play back a recording? You guys don't see my hand on the controller, like, what do you know, you know? Like, I could do that, but I just feel like even if I tried my best to mask that, I feel like it would get found out eventually. And my entire career here, like hobby of streaming, you know, and everything would just crumple around me. Like, why would I? It's such a risk. You know, speedrunning, it's all about risk reward, right? I do this strat because it's a good risk reward thing. Cheating in a speedrun is just, it's always a bad risk. Even if you put that it's bad, just put the morals of it aside. Like, let's just say, okay, if you can get away with cheating, then you would. Let's just say that, okay? Even then, the risk reward is so badly, like, not in your favor. Like, literally, it just takes one person looking at your shit with enough of a magnifying glass to find something that you didn't think about, and then to expose you, and then you are gone. You know, you can't, all the time you spent figuring out, even just the time you spent to establish yourself in a community, become trustworthy, and then figure out how to splice a run, or, you know, cheat a run. That's so much time you would invest for nothing, likely for nothing. So my stance is that cheating doesn't come from a place of like a logical risk reward thing. Like that's why I say I don't have anything to gain from that. Because if I did cheat, eventually it would get found out. If watching Speedrun exposed videos has taught me anything, is that no matter how, you know, how tricky you are about it, like, you're gonna get found out eventually, you know? Eventually, especially if it's like a high profile run, like a world record or whatever. So it doesn't make sense logically. I feel like it only makes sense like if you're like, it doesn't make sense. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Even if we were to put all of like the cheating is wrong, more like, obviously, like, I don't cheat because I like this game and I want this game to be a strong speeder and I like playing it, you know, like, cheating is bad, like, obvious, that goes without saying, you know, obviously I feel that way. But like, putting that aside, like, what would it take, you know, to cheat? Like, what do I have to gain, you know? And if I get away with cheating a run, like, I think more than any other player, I stand to gain a lot. Like, people subbing to me and stuff and throwing money at me. But it's just not worth it, you know? 1 month of a few extra subs, it's not worth it to put your whole career on the line. You see what I'm saying? So anyways, I know that's not what you asked at all. About, like, what it would take for me to cheat, you know? But yeah, I've thought about it. I mean, I'm not saying I've thought about it like I'm gonna do it, but I've just like played through that scenario in my head a lot. Like, I've played through that hypothetical, like what if I cheated, you know? What if I cheated? You know? What if this run you're watching right now is pre-recorded? You know? And I'm just pretending like I'm playing it. What if? And then just like seeing that whole like hypothetical to its end point. It always ends with you getting caught, I feel like. And if it doesn't end with you getting caught, it ends with like such a like a weight, I feel like, on it would be like such a weight on my shoulders that, like, I don't know, it'd be hard for me to live with myself. That like my whole career is just like a lie. It's just like a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. You know? It just seems so, it's just dumb. It's just dumb to cheat in a speedrun. All you have is your trustworthiness and your honor in a speedrunning community. That's all you have. So to even compromise that slightly is just, it's such a stupid move. It's like hard to fathom. Morals aside. No, and the type of people who get exposed for cheating and speedrunning, they're not, like, I'm just gonna say it, generally speaking, they're not mentally well people. They're people that have some, like, emotional, like, problems, you know, that it's just, like, they're saying they're trying to justify what they did from some, like, weird-ass standpoint and whatnot, and it just doesn't make any sense. It's just not something that anyone who, like, actually gives a fuck about this hobby would do. Like, just my honest opinion. So to that end, to getting back to the original question, do I think any speedruns of this game have been cheated in the past? Probably, but if they exist, I think they're like hiding low on the leaderboards. That's my theory. It'd have to be from some no-name, you know, nobody that just randomly submitted something that wasn't even like a remotely significant run, you know. And at that point, like, why even bother, you know? But you know, let's not look at it logically anymore, you know. That's the only case where I can see a cheated run like probably existing today on the leaderboards. Just my 2 cents. There's just too many eyes on the top players, I feel like now. To get away with it. It's just a ticking time bomb situation for anyone in my position to try to cheat. For anyone that streams a lot, for anyone that, you know, that interacts in the community a lot, posts runs a lot. It's just like the standards of speedrunning today. It's not that they're like that you can't, that it's impossible to cheat, but it's just you have more of a magnifying glass on you. As time goes on, the magnifying glass gets bigger and bigger and bigger. You know, the more the better your runs get, and the more the community grows, you know? You figured out the mod tools? Nice. Yeah, good luck with all that. Yeah, man, cheating and speedrunning, it's always going to be this interesting, like, it's always an interesting topic, I feel like. I love watching like cheater exposed videos and playing these like you know, going through these like hypotheticals in my head. Like, what would it take for someone to cheat in this game? It's an interesting question. How long? Really, the real question is how long could you get away with it? That's the real question. If there's money involved, I mean, like the thing is like, say, like, my theory is correct, that, like, there's, like, a no-name, you know, just random person just submitting their first time that's, like, a cheated run, but it's, like, so bad that no one cares. Or, I mean, that no one notices and just accepts it. Like, say that that's the case. I mean, what money is involved in that? There's no money involved in that. There's only money involved if we're talking like at a very high profile. If you stream a lot and you know that you have enough support that people are going to reward you for your perceived efforts. You know, I feel like that's the only time where money's involved. It's not like you get like a. It's not like I get a check from Speedrun.com for getting world record or something. That'd be fucking dope though. What's a mod I'd like to see? I'd like to see a custom level editor so that more people can get into modding and making custom maps. And then I'd also like to see the spiders in high caves. Like every enemy in the game is a high cave spider. Can you beat the game that way? There's tons of speedrun challenges for money these days. Yeah, but not in Spyro. I mean, there's a bounty for like right now for the to find a consistent jock vortex strat, but I don't understand how you would cheat such a thing. That's one of those things that you either find something or you don't, you know. But yeah, like what you're saying, Chori, is more like, you know, the moist critical challenge, for example. Like that's one example where cheating is definitely going to be a lot more incentivized. I totally agree. But I'm just looking at it in the scope of this game right now. Yeah, in other games and whatever challenges like that, yeah, no, cheating would definitely be a lot more of a problem. I can definitely see that. If someone cheats in the moist challenge and gets paid, they deserve it. Dude, again, it's like the more high profile, like, even though there is money involved in like a moist critical challenge, like think of how many more like eyes are going to be hypercritical of whoever wins that. Like, you got, just like how Matt said, like, if you can cheat a run and win that, like, that is a pretty impressive, because people will have spent enough time in the game to, like, know whether a run is cheated or spliced, or the files are changed, or you change some speed value here or there. That's where speedrun cheating is going, is that it's not like splicing like in video editors and stuff. It's like changing the files, you know, of the game, you know? There was a a great example I like to always mention about this is there's a GTA Vice City run that was like a world record that was found to be cheated because the smoke from the bike, you know, when you like burn out on, like, you know, you like just press the accelerator on like a motorcycle in Vice City, there's like smoke behind the bike from the initial burnout. That little bit of smoke at different speeds was found to be inconsistent with a normal copy of the game that didn't have the speed value adjusted. That's what it was found out, is the speed, acceleration, or whatever, just for motorbikes or whatever, was adjusted. And someone found that because they looked at the smoke underneath the tire. Like, that's where cheating is getting to, guys. Like, that's how fucking crazy it is. Like, and that's why it's an interesting topic, because it's like, as these games grow older and there's more and more of like a you know, like we really want to see a Spyro PC port. Like, I would love to see like some nerdy dude like decompile the game and re-release this on PC and then have all sorts of crazy mods. Like, that would be awesome. But it also opens the door for that type of thing as well, which, you know, it's just part of like the progression of like video gaming in a meta level, you know. That's just how it goes. Like, there's like it's like an arms race, you know. So it's just interesting. I mean, there's never like a, all right, we solved the cheating, you know, scenario. Oh, really? The guy who cheated in Vice City cleaned his act up? I did not know that. Good on him. Also, let me shout out some generosity here if I can scroll down. Shoutouts to Daria for the 100 bits. Thank you so much. And I think that's it. Oh, and there's a raid. Hold on. One moment. Thank you for the 4 viewers. I'll look at the username in a sec. Thank you for the raid, Toro Night. Hope you're doing well. And thanks again, Daria, for the bits. And for the good luck. What's the blue thing with the egg? It's like a thief. They go like, na 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 na. If you look like closely at them, they have a little face like in the little slit, like where their face would be for the, under their hood. You can see like a really cute little face. It's like, it's like, it's very conniving. You feel like death when you lay down. Dude, I know that feeling. Where it's like you've been in bed all day and so you don't want to lay down anymore because you just feel like even more shitty when you do. Especially when you're sick, right? Because you said you're sick right now. You have like a stuffed up nose and you lay down and you just like can't, like, you know, it's just like clogging your airways and shit. Ugh, hate that. That's cute, Vanta. Cheating must be a nice hobby. I don't know about that. This game had a PC port because Sonic Adventure 2 has a Steam page, a separate mod program. Yeah, I agree, Austin. You know, and like just like at a face value, like regardless of modding or whatever, I wish that people could look up this game and just have an easily downloadable, like, just go to a website, you know, Steam, whatever, maybe some community fan page, and just download this game without having to get the whole emulator setup working and all that. Like, sure, for many of you guys, downloading an emulator, installing a BIOS, and downloading a ROM is not a big deal, but for a lot of people, I think that's what stops them from playing the original games over Reignited Trilogy. So just for that alone, I feel like a PC port would be huge. Just kidding. See, I'm telling you guys, I cannot read the sarcasm this quickly. I'm trying to get a world record here, damn it. You're good. Reignited killed the chance. Well, yeah, I mean, I think the chances of an official PC port have been dead long before Reignited. When I'm talking about a PC port, I'm talking about like a community decompilation fan project PC port, not like an official release. That I wish an official release. I think that's been a dead dream for a very long time. Like, dude, I don't even know what decompilation is and how far, like, you have to go beyond that to actually get a PC port going. Like, so I really don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. I really want to be super clear about this. But just from what I can tell as a dumbass outsider is that it's not easy to do. It's not easy to make a PC port of this game. That's as far as I understand. Or a custom level editor or what have you. What's up, Polar? Thanks for the good luck. Oh, you have an earache? Ugh. Dude, I remember getting an ear infection as like a little kid, dude. That was the worst. Guys, we're 2 subs away from 600 on Twitch. Are there any YouTube chatters that have Amazon Prime that can hit me with their fucking Twitch Prime for free on Twitch right now? Please. I need this. Any dear primers? Now is your chance. OSRS Wiz with the 5. I mean, that's not what I asked. Oh, there we go. I mean, thank you, though. That was very kind of you. He said, fuck a Prime. Just take my money. Thank you, Wiz. And 2 terrific Tory with the Prime. Thank you. Legend. You really are 2 terrific, you know that? You live up to your name. I'll read some of these others in a sec. Thanks, guys. Thank you for getting... We did it. We did it, Reddit. We hit 600 subs. It says, if you're looking underneath my stream, it probably says more than that because that's like an adjusted number for tier 3s and stuff. Dino Vengar with the Prime, thank you. 6 months, by the way. Congrats on the purple badge in my chat. And Cal Slice with the Prime. Thank you guys for getting me over 600. I'm not sleeping under the freeway tonight. Kurox, thank you for the Prime. See, I knew there were some primers hiding. Thank you guys. Legends, we did it. We did it. Your dick ache is out of control. Maybe stop jerking off so much. Stop furiously beating your meat. That's probably a good starting point. I know, it's a tall ask. I know. Balls. Paper with the Prime, No Dream with 100 bits, and Shadow Donut with the Prime. Guys, thank you for the support on this run. Does this run still have a chance? I haven't even looked at the splits at all. We'll see. We'll see what the gem count looks like to determine if it has a chance at anything. I'll actually pay attention to it here. Thank you guys all for the primes. I love you all. Plus 10. I don't think this run can world record, but it's way over gem. Dude, why do I keep collecting so many extra gems today? Today I'm just like Mr. Gem. Yeah, I think I'm just barely out of... I don't know. I'm never gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it's impossible. But yeah, it's gonna take like a basically perfect run at this point. I do have enough gems to live a fantasy like that, but I don't know. We'll see. My paces have just generally been weak today going into Beastmakers, which is a shame. But the gem counts have been strong, which is reassuring. That's how it is. It's like either your pace is strong or your gem count is strong. You gotta pick one. Pick one or neither. Those are your options. Nut nullify July. Yeah. I've technically been no nut for all of July so far. All 3 days of it. And a few days in June. Why gay? Why am I gay? Is that what you're asking? Why are you gay? Alright, let's see if we can get a good bog here. Let's clutch up. Dude, that sucked. Really would have liked those blues, but whatever. God damn it. Missing all these gems. I mean, luckily I'm over gems so I can take it, but... Oh, great. I'm like back to a normal gem count now. Please turn around. That was a dumb charge jump. Howdy, howdy. Welcome, Ring Banana. Nice thing to listen to. Hey, man. Appreciate you popping in. Enjoy the lurk, dude. And thank you for watching. Whoa. I'm really trying to haul ass here as best I can. I've been dropping a lot of gems, but we'll see if I didn't lose too many. At this point, I need to be a little bit more conservative with the gems. That was really slow. I don't know why that second box didn't break. I'll take that. I think saving time? Maybe? It'll be close. Fuck off. Just get up there. Alright, well hey, back to sub 10 seconds behind. It definitely could have been better than that for how rushed I played that level, but... Yeah, we'll see if we still have enough gems for the better strats in Metalhead. We'll see. Oop, got made it. What's up, Fazia Girek? You're Balint? Oh, welcome, Balint. Good to see you, man. Do I ever wear contacts? No, I tried contacts when I was in like high school. I couldn't do it. I don't like touching my eyeballs like that. And I like how I look in glasses also. No! Rip time. Wow, that was so bad. Wow, can we get up there? I suck at this game. That was embarrassing. Dude, please. Man, I'm playing like a fucking scrub right now. Genuinely. I almost bonked that. Yeah, I'm playing like a fucking bitch. Embarrassing. Embarrassing. I went to your block and they said they didn't know you. Embarrassing. You're training runecrafting? Good luck. What level are you? How many months does a viewer have to sub until they can touch my eyeballs? Probably like 8 years. Craig is the only one with that privilege. No, yeah, this run is so fucked. It's going way downhill now at this point. That's a shame. I really wanted to keep this, even though it even though it probably wasn't going to world record, I wanted to keep the pace strong. But I guess we can't even do that. Embarrassing. I'm gonna try to, I literally have not finished a run today. I'm gonna really try to finish this one, but yeah, pretty not happy about it. Neo, thank you for the tier 1. Appreciate that. That does make me feel a little better, though. Love you, Neo Lunchbox. I also did not check my gem count, so I'm just gonna grab all these and assume that I have enough to do Chris strats. While grabbing a few extras. Please grab this. Yo, Polar with the 5 gifts. Dude, thank you. Legend. Hope you're doing well today, Polar. Very sweet of you. Yeah, guys, thank you for all the, just to everybody, you know, who gifted and primed. Thank you for all the subs today. They really, that actually does help me. Like, you guys don't even know. Have I played the new RuneScape? No, I only play old school. I gotta be like, what, like 30, 40 seconds behind here? It's crazy how far downhill this run went, despite having a good gem count. Hopefully still 37able, I guess. We'll see. I'm just clinging on to any cope I can find at this point. Can I? Wow. Should I like... I think I need that, right? I need that gold. I think. I don't know. I mean, if I'd have checked my gem count going into this level, maybe I wouldn't have to think about it, but since I didn't, let's just go grab it. Dude! I want to rip my eyes out! Maybe I should get my eyes checked. Fucking... Oh my... I can't make the cycle now. Great. Oh my Jesus fucking Christ, man. I'm like losing it here. I'm losing my mind. It's the grind is catching up to me. It's all kind of happening all right now of just like... And you know what's fucked up is like this isn't my first run today that was like pretty solid and then just fucking shat the bed at the end. Like can I just like not shit myself before Rat Proxy? That would be fucking excellent. Let me shit myself on the trick that shits on me before, like, let the game shit on me. I don't want to shit before the game shits on me. What am I, a baby? You know? Pooping my pants? Someone go buy a diaper for my ass, dude. Because I can't stop shitting everywhere. Jesus Christ. I kept it pretty cool today. I gotta be honest, for how much ass I've been eating today, I've been keeping it pretty cool, but I'm definitely losing my cool at this point. This is like very annoying. I can't do it. I can't just take like fucking ass after. I know I'm being a giant whiner, by the way. Someone call the wambulance. But just like, god damn, man. Can I please have just an okay run? I could have maybe gotten that. But I didn't want to risk it. Just embarrassing. Embarrassing. I wouldn't say I'm having a nervous breakdown. It's just like I'm finally frustrated, you know? I'm pretty frustrated right now. Nervous breakdown, that's I think a step beyond where my head is at right now. What would a nervous breakdown even look like for me? I don't even know. When I think of like a nervous breakdown, I think of like you can't like contain yourself at all and you just start crying. Like that's... I've never quite been there with speedrunning to where like I physically can't function and like express like basic motor function. That's like what I imagine a nervous breakdown to be like. Like just short of a seizure is like what I imagine a nervous breakdown. I think people have different interpretations of that though. Like what counts as a nervous breakdown. Me just yelling at a game probably to some of you guys counts as a nervous breakdown. Like what I'm feeling right now. But yeah, I think I am just shy of that. Very well shy of that. Oh my god, please. What is that? Like, what am I doing? It's just quit, you know? What it feels like is I just feel like I should just quit, you know? Very, just futile and sad feelings. I'm less than a minute behind record, but I feel like this run is like the worst one ever done. It's pretty funny. Funny if, you know, someone... You know, putting their whole personal worth into a fucking kid's game is funny. I don't know. Do I put my whole worth into this game? Like, I don't know. I definitely look at my gameplay like a mirror of, like, who I am that day. Like, if the game makes me feel bad, it means, like, I made myself feel bad, you know, so to speak. Anyways, not to get too philosophical. I'm just trying to cope any way I can here, so bear with me on this random blabbering. King of Yap Town. Any runs within 30 seconds today? I mean, yeah, like okay, so today, I really don't want to recount this again, but I will for you. I've basically been resetting for like how long have I been going? Like 3 hours? I've basically been resetting for 2 hours, and then the runs that I have gotten out of Mama Proxy have either died in, and I'm not looking for sympathy, by the way, I'm just explaining like what happened today. The runs that have made it out of Mama Proxy have died in Magic Crafters, or that were good enough to stay within 30 seconds, have died in the end game like this. Like just really stupid shit like this. So yeah, really frustrating. Anyways, thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for bearing with me being a total fucking whiner right now. Really appreciate that. Let's see if we can get a first try rat. I might still do runs today. We'll see. Yeah, I aimed a little too hard left there. That almost worked. A little far away. I should have aimed for the column. Oh, I pressed right too early. Oh man, that was like a perfect setup too. There we go. Come on. There we go. Nice. Good. I mean, dude. Hey, good attempts all around. Gonna be like a 38. First run finish today, at least. That's look, I'm a fucking loser speedrunner bitch, okay? But with that said, first finished run today, that's a W. Where's the music, dude? Fucking come on, disc. Wake up. Wake up, dear scratched disc. Here, I'll sing it myself. Oh, there it goes. I brought it back. No, you hear the noise? I did the noise. The game was like, oh yeah. That's the same, by the way, that's the same noise I make when I reenact the PlayStation 1 startup. Ding, ding, ding. Yeah, very accurate voice acting. They should hire me. GG. Thank you for checking out the latest video, Professional. Love you. Let me read that message up there from EXO. If I posted these a year ago, it would have been on. Yeah, thank you. And thanks for the GGs, everybody. No, this run was like still like in the grand scheme of things, this run's still good. But to me, this run was dog shit. So, but I that perspective is not lost on me. That like me hating a 38 is still like, you know, people, kids in Africa are starving for a 38. No, I get it. I get it. But anyways, like, really, yo, Offbird, by the way, with the tier 1, thank you for 28 months. He says, hey ho. Yeah, that run was dog shit. It really was actually quite good, even out of Misty Bog. But things just really went sour at the end of Beastmakers. It just all went to shit. I don't really know if I want to keep playing today. I felt that run was kind of aggravating, and I've been going for about as long as I normally like to. I think if I keep pushing myself at this point, I'm gonna be feeling some really dark feelings, and I don't want to feel that way. But I am really proud of just not really proud, but I mean, I am proud of grinding as much as I did and generally keeping a good attitude. I think I'm gonna call it at this point before things start getting kind of ugly. At this point, I think I did some really good attempts, or some respectable attempts, and I kept my mind together until the very end. And even then, I'm not like, I'm not having a nervous breakdown or anything, as they say. So yeah, I'm gonna find someone to raid, but I do want to say before you guys go, if you subscribed today, I personally am going to kiss you through the camera right now. Mwah. Because we just got back we're at 615 Twitch subs. That's so huge, guys. Thank you so much. And to any new viewers who saw the YouTube video recently, that video is like at like 55,000 views now or something. Thank you. I think it's finally starting to taper off the algorithm a little. So thank you guys for checking that out and for liking Spyro and all this. And thanks for putting up with my whininess. And thanks for existing. And I love you. And la la la. And I'm going to find someone to raid now. So thanks for watching, guys. Let's see who's on. Blah, 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 blah. Over here. Vonnie playing Warped. Bucci playing some shit. I'll raid Josh he's doing co-op, or actually I raided Josh the other day. Let me find someone else to raid. I'll raid Vonnie. I haven't raided Vonnie in a while. Oh my god, Vonnie shaved. He looks beautiful. Wait, did I type that in the right chat? Okay, yeah. Chilling. Yeah, guys, really great support today on Twitch. I know I've been shilling like crazy, but it really means a lot to me. Getting back over 600 subs, 700 something sub points. You guys are really sweet. Good grind today once again. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Have a great day. We'll see if wait, tomorrow's 4th of July, right? Warning, I may not be live tomorrow. If you're curious to know whether I go live or not, I'll let you guys know in my Discord, which is linked below if you're watching on YouTube. And yeah, if you're ever curious about, oh, is he going live today or whatever, I always post those types of updates in my Discord, so check it out there. 4th, we're going to be partying and shit, so we'll see what happens. I got to pick up Sarah from the airport tonight, so we'll play tomorrow's stream by ear. We'll see what happens. I'll catch you guys when I catch you, and thanks for being a supportive, amazing stream. I love you. Peace. Mwah.